stream. It's 6:38.
I know. I forgot how I streamed too. I forgot how. Fuck. What do you have today? All right. So first things first. Let me change the music. I can't play this during the stream. But we're not on Twitch, so I'm kind of sad. Fortunately, but it's all goody. Buyers. All right, cool. So we have no news today. I don't think we have any news today. We have yellow floors across the border. Not much going on to retail sales for the yen at night, but other than that, like, we have nothing really affecting us as much. You know, FOMC member Williams speaks at 9 a.m. some minor news, so pretty sure by that time I think we'll be done by then. But I think GJ and gold here have a lot of potential this week. I think I was giving a breakdown, or sorry, I think GJ has a lot of potential this week. I think GJ on the weekly time frame I think we actually, so if you guys look at the weekly time frame, right? So we actually closed bullish here, creating a support last week. So let's just say this is your range here. This is your resistance and this is your support. This is not your range. If we're closing bullish now at the support, high chance you have for next week's candle, which is this week's candle, to continue up towards the next level of resistance. And that level of resistance is going to be up here at the 156, 500 mark, I want to say. So with that being said, I would expect price to continue up this week towards that level of resistance. How are we gonna get there? Well, let's drop down to a smaller time frame. I think the day time frame is bearish here, but it's very important to understand that even though we're bearish, we're still respecting the support right here at like the 153, 600, 500 mark, I want to say. So I would expect price to continue up here towards, again, that resistance today. I am looking for buys today, but again, I would not hesitate looking for sells as well. But buys for me would probably be a range 2 breakout, just because the daily candle is bearish. All right, so keep that in mind. So looking for positions for me today. Let's see. We are now in a range here. I want to say it's like a fake up there on the sells. I want to say sells for me would probably be if we were to break below. I want to say the support right here. If that were to break, then we have a high chance to come down towards like these levels down here. I want to mark it up as here for now. Actually, I'll mark it up here. Up there would be better. Right, because if you break below support, high chance you have for this range to get filled, and this range here is around a 18 pip range if that were to come down. Buys for me, however, I think we do have a range 2 breakout. We had a range 1, which is right here. This is range 2. Buys would be above this resistance here at 154, 250. So above there would be buys for me, going up towards the next level of resistance, and that's going to be around these areas right here. So those are my ranges for the day for GJ. It's gonna be a bit confusing, especially since we have like, I want to say we have one bias for a day, but we'll only change our bias if it were to be a range 2 breakout. So in this case, the range 2 breakout is right here. So technically it looks like this right now. It just looks like bias above here, sells below here. But keep in mind, we're trying to stick to one bias here. All right. But yeah, that is my analysis for GJ there. I think gold on the other hand, gold on the weekly is bullish. We closed bullish with no buy on wick. We did close bullish though back into the range though. If you guys see that we had a resistance right around here, we closed above it. Therefore this week I would expect price to continue up. We do have no buy on wick. Usually that would bother me, especially for entries, but since this week since it's a weekly candle, we're gonna be able to see that we're gonna be able to see the bond wick being formed anyways on a smaller time frame throughout the week. Or on a small time frame anyways, right? So it wouldn't be affecting me as much today. I'm still looking for buys. I think the daily time frame is also bullish as well. We did come down and break the lows, however, which is pretty suspicious, because you had like a resistance right around here. Also, another thing, like we've been in this range here as well. Like price came down, create support here, and then price came out to create resistance here. Like if you look to the left, we've been in this range for a while in the past. The last time we were in it, I'm expecting the same thing to happen. Hence why I said gold isn't as clean this week as compared to GJ, because we might just be in this range until we get a daily candle breakout, and obviously you need a daily candle closure outside of this range here before we indicate any type of direction in that range. But Going off of the weekly time frame, since we're bullish, I am looking for more buys than we'll be looking for sells today. So I think buys for me would be if I want to say this is your support form and this is your resistance form right around here. I want to say if we were able to break above 1779.237, the point, around that resistance, we should be able to drive up towards the next level of resistance, which is up here at the 1782.513. The range to go up here is around a 34 pip range, so probably wait for a closure above there and then execute on my positions when we get those closures or whatever it is in that situation going up, start play, whatever it is that happens at the time. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for today. We have no news too, so it should just be street volume for the markets, not any news volume. Cool. Are we still dropping? Dropping for what pair? Damn, 6 current on TikTok. Oh, Marcos, what up, Andre? What up, Michael? What up, Reza?
Popping out.
Yes. What do you say?
Said good morning.
In Spanish? How do you trade NFT? I think today's the right day to ask. I don't think we have an NFT today, right? Or we don't have it this week.
It's Friday.
We have it on Friday. Oh yeah, we do. We haven't been on trading news yet. We do. Also, in the video that we dropped on Friday, I'm not sure who checked it out, but if you guys haven't done so, go check that out. Very super informative video. We have a video on this, how I made 40K in a day, and I explained in that video how I trade news as well. So I think everything's in that video. The fake outs, the algo plays, everything's in that video. How you doing with that, Chabala?
That new thumbnail?
Yeah, Tyler created it for us. W.
Tyler the creator.
Is it better?
Yeah, it's fire with the hoodie.
The hoodie and the trade that we took on Friday live.
Oh, the trade in the background. Yeah, that is
yeah,
fire.
that's on Friday. I have a fat pimple on my cheek here, man. Look at it. It's not that bad on this camera. Since I don't have a 4K, Andre, this is why I don't want to get a 4K camera, man. If I get a 4K camera, I think it's gonna be popping on the screen. I can't do that to myself. When I sells below 1774 for gold, 1774 for gold. Where is that? That's right around there. Well, why would I wait for that? Well, I drew my support here because I noticed that we have never closed below. So a closure below something like this would identify that we are breaking below support, and price should be able to drive down towards the next level of support, which is down here. Right? That's the whole idea behind a trader. So that's what I'm looking for in this situation. Like below 774, it's like in the middle of nowhere. It's like, I want to say it's more of an impulse entry you're looking for, maybe, right? Because you're breaking those wicks. There's a difference between a wick breaking below these levels and closure below the support here. All these wicks here have came up to reject and respected that support. So a closure will be different from us just rejecting. Tyler, career there? Yes, sir. Tyler, there. How do you calculate pips on TradingView? There's a measurement tool right here. I click on that. Say Monday. It is Monday, of course. I feel like today just, chat's always like this on a Monday. You click on a measurement tool and you can just drag it and you measure wherever. And like right here, for example, this is 327 points, which is 37 pips on gold. Right there. And it shows like the percentage that goes up by for a day. So if the price were to go up 37 pips today, it'll be a 0.18% of price movement today. Hello C-Man, what's up? Vindy. Jordan FX will try here. Also, my screen's kind of small. Just realize that. Also not taking bias today because the day can flip bearish at any time, making the top wick and continuing down, respecting the previous bearish highs. Not trading the range, looking for sells below 153,900, waiting for a 30-minute closure. So you're looking for sells today on GJ. I see. And that's where I have my support as well. Yep, perfect. Before 153,900. Yep. You drew your on a you drew yours on a 30. I'm just looking at it for a 15, but overall same idea, same concept we're looking for here. Driving price down. Should be clean. Should be clean. Did anyone else see Fast and Furious? Marcos, did you see that? Wasn't that you?
Nah, it's not Quiet Place.
Oh no, that's my friend Loopy. He saw it.
Who?
That's my my Warzone friend. Chat. I have I shall talk about it later. But so remember how I'll talk about it now. So remember how I said how I wanted to like branch out to more than just FX, like when I started streaming Twitch and shit. So you guys know me. You guys, I'm heavily into the fashion scene. I'm gonna probably look to start a new YouTube channel for just that stuff in the coming future. Obviously, it's not gonna be anything related to controller FX, but in the near future, I'm looking to start that channel.
That'd be fire, like unboxings.
Yeah,
stuff.
like my pickups, my
fire
unboxings. It's just like a hobby type thing. Obviously, like with TikTok as well, and take advantage of that. But like I love FX. Don't get me wrong. And I'll probably never like at least right now for me, I wouldn't stop trading FX. That's how I make my income, obviously, right? But I love streaming it. I love everything about FX. It's just to be an extra piece of, I guess the other side of me, I want to say.
Bro, fashion community on TikTok's massive. I
know it is too, because
massive.
I always see it.
You got to get one of those little mini treadmills, and then you can do runway TikToks.
On a fucking
instant subscribe.
What's the average gain you gauge a month? No, it would be fire, bro. I was thinking too. I was talking to my boy about it too. So yo, I'll be down to like, take my fit pics and all that. But I don't know, bro. I've been like super inspired these past 2 weeks. Like I've been getting back into it. So this is an extra side thing. Like obviously, like I'm not expecting to make a living off of it, or who knows, anything can happen, right? But it's just like for fun, like something I like to do. I feel like that's what I've been lacking a lot lately. Like I love FX, but like I think I love fashion a lot more than FX, for being honest with you. And that was the reason why I started training FX in the first place, to be able to fund like my fashion stuff. So like why not get back into it, or why not just take advantage of it now, especially if I'm at a stage where,
And then when you're unboxing like 20 pairs of shoes and the comments are like, what do you do for a living? And
yeah,
you just link your channel.
I trade FX, but yeah, do what you love, guys. Do what you love, man. Moral story, do what you love, even if you don't get paid from it. It's not all about money sometimes, Probably matching layering. Yeah, look, that stuff will come. That stuff will definitely come. But it's probably just the channel's probably gonna be called like Donvo or something if I make one. Gives me a great opportunity to branch out to other things as well. But back on the charts here. Why don't you make a Telegram sales group, man? You are late. We've had a Telegram sales group for about, I want to say 3 years by now, 2-3 years. I deleted it. We are now using Discord for the free signal channel. We haven't posted a free signal yet ever since it started on the channel, but that's where the free signals will be called at on the Discord server. Yeah. They'll link it up. Mods link it up. Circle FX. Thank you, bro. Oh, I got you, Andre. Testing. Yeah, you get free signals every day on the stream, basically. What average gain do you make each month? I don't have a set number that I make each month. It's a hit and miss. It's like, it's literally a hit and miss. It's like, it's not like, I don't know. Some months is like 30%. Some months is like 15%. Some months is 100%. Some days it's like 60-70%. Who knows? But I don't really go off percentages. You know, what I will say though is that like on average, I guess I'll see 30% a month. On average, 30%. But could possibly be more. Like this month, I made a lot more than I did last month. April, I made a lot more than I made in May as well. So it's just kind of random. Okay, now on GJ there are 2 biases. Is it having one that you should recommend, please, if you could explain? Yeah, so I have one bias today on GJ. My one bias is I'm looking for sells today, right? I'm looking for sells today. Driving price down towards the next level support. The issue with this is we have price that closed bearish, or yeah, we closed bearish, we did, but we closed respecting the support right here, right? And the weekly time frame is obviously heavily bullish. I'm expecting the weekly time frame to continue up. The thing is, like the daily time frame did close that support, but it's right at that support. It didn't really close below or anything, but it still closed like bear. So at the end of the day, I'm still gonna be bearish on GJ. I wouldn't hesitate looking for sells in GJ. But at the same given time, if we were to get a range 2 breakout, which is what I'm hoping for, then I'll look for bias going up. And I only changed my bias, or I only have a second bias whenever we were to have a range 2 breakout. That's the only time I were to do that. So yeah, it is a bit confusing today on days like these, but I think we had like a day like this like last week once or twice where we had like kind of 2 biases for a day. Go up, Carlo.
Morning, brothers.
What up, man?
Nothing much, bro. Got sunburn on my face.
Damn, it sounds like you got a lot of kids over there.
Oh,
that's from upstairs, really?
No, they're outside, but I have a window over my head. I have a garden behind. Every day, brother. You got to get used to kids. Me and Andre, we had to stay probably 2 or 3 years, eh?
Who knows? I might got the same problem in a couple years. I'm just playing, guys. I'm just playing. I'm just joking. It's way too early.
He has kids in his basement.
Yo, Marcos, why didn't you stream on YouTube? I mean, on TikTok. I mean, what am I saying? On Twitch yesterday. I thought you were.
Shocked. Bro, I was so tired yesterday. I got in bed at like.
Didn't your chat ask you to stream?
So yeah, they did. Yeah, because I had planned to stream, but I was like, I'm shocked. Like my eyes were burning. It's Sunday anyway. Sunday trading.
No excuses.
Oh, yes, sir. What TikTok you post last week?
I actually Yo, Andre been posting 5 TikToks last week. He's been on his shit.
Because Andre is a
Inspired by
hustler.
Inspired by Marcos.
Yo, so are you gonna post 5 this week again?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and put some good content out on TikTok and like do the whole bio. And I watched a couple videos that Tyler sent.
Oh yeah, I watched
Marcos
that.
and I have been talking. Yeah, try and put some more energy into it for sure.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
it's something that I definitely got to put my energy towards a lot more. But again, like I think what Marco said, like he puts his energy towards TikTok because that's like his, I guess you want to say his OG.
It's my OGs.
And he doesn't put any love towards Twitch or anything though. Which is fine, I guess. I mean, TikTok. If you're gonna go 100% somewhere, you go TikTok, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm on TikTok right now. I'm not TikTok. And, you know, they're just there.
It's really hard to be full energy for like 2 streams in one day, I will say.
Yeah.
Like I love this stream. So like, you know what I mean? This is just like the bread and butter. It's hard to put energy into like 2 sessions a day.
Also, this is the best session.
It is, and it's the best session. It just always feels like I'm over trading, no matter what. As soon as I turn on my screen at Asian session, I'm like, I feel like I'm over trading.
Well, you have a different plan, maybe. You might not be over trading. You might have a different plan.
Completely, I completely agree. But for me, I'm always tired too, because we wake up at what? So I wake up at 6 o'clock, 5:30 in the morning to start trading. To trade at like 8 p.m. is so late. I'm an old man.
Oh, my iPad. Yeah. You're getting used to it, man. Soon you'll be streaming on Twitch every day.
Yeah, I'll be streaming Minecraft.
Morning, mate. What are you looking for on GJ today? Today I am looking to see if we could break, I want to say, I was looking for, sorry, I'm looking for I'm looking for sales on GJ today below 153,900, below this level support right here. Sorry guys, I'm a bit chalk today. It's a Monday, you know, you guys know how it is. Just getting warmed up. Forgot how to stream kinda. Thanks for explaining that. No worries, I got you. If you short, are you not worried about the lower wick around 153, 840-ish? 840-ish. No, again, because this support right here, or this wick right there, did one thing, and that was respect this level of support right here. Hence why I have my support here. A closure below is what I want for price to drive down towards next level support. A closure is different from obviously price is driving down, right? It's 2 different things. God, this music is chaotic today.
It's aggressive.
Yeah. I went the weekend haircut. I didn't get a haircut. This is my same hair from last week. I gotta get a haircut next week though. I'm trying to stay disciplined with my haircut every 2 weeks. Cause that thing goes crazy. It's already crazy right now. It's only been like what, 5 days? I had to sell at 1775.5 like a dummy. You think I'll leave the trade or stay? Well, why did you enter? Like, you know, I'm not saying it's a bad trade, but like ask yourself, why did you enter a position? Why did you enter a short? Was it an impulse short? Was it because you were feeling emotional? Because you felt like price was gonna go down? Like you felt it? Like why did you enter? What was the reasoning behind it? You know what I mean? Just be able to understand a trade you take before you even were to get in it. It's very important to do that. Think ahead, you know, understand a trade, understand what you're gonna do with the trade, understand how you're gonna manage it, and do all that good stuff. Gotta be consistent with trims, exactly. No Twitch stream? Nah, man. I can't stream on Twitch at the same time as YouTube anymore now that I'm affiliate. This is why I didn't want you guys to subscribe, kinda. But I kind of forgot. Yeah, because the whole thing about me doing on Twitch was like so that Tyler can get his like 1080p stream to download it. Because YouTube, I can't download 1080p for some given reason. But that was the whole reason behind it. But I mean, I guess
Shock's platform. That's why.
I guess it is what it is until I make a full switch. But you know, I'm gonna look to try to like I know we have stream clips that we post every day, but I'm gonna look to try to make like separate videos for you guys. I think you guys like those a lot more, right? I think stream clips are good for people who like miss out on the streams and kind of want overall breakdown what happened during that stream or the key things that happened during that stream. So we're gonna do that with that. But overall, I think I'm gonna look to make to push out at least more videos in the future. That's not from like a stream, you know. Three cleans on gold today. Yeah, I see why a lot of people caught those positions. London came down nicely. 4 a.m. There's some pure market field today, I think. It was a signal from a friend. I'm not as experienced with trading. Well, you live and you learn, right? It's all right. I used to take round signals as well from my friends or from whatever I see it. I just take it just because I couldn't trust my analysis or trust myself, and that's totally fine, especially if you're new. Just try your best next time before you even enter the position, that signal, be able to understand why he sent it, or ask him why he's looking for that position in that certain setup. You know, why is he looking for a buy? Why is he looking for a sell? Don't just take it just because you see a buy and sell signal. So very key to understand that. Nature Boy, what's up? Since when you start trending? What do you mean? Why do you call this channel Control FX? It is definitely on Monday today. It is definitely on Monday. Every Monday we get the same questions. Every Monday. Control FX. I don't know. I think we should fuck, man. I wish like this is Twitch, so I can explain to you guys why it's Control FX, and then you guys can clip it, and then it'll be called like the origin of Control FX or something. But I'll explain it later on. Name doesn't really matter, right? You guys aren't watching me because I'm called Control FX. You guys are watching me because I provide whatever I provide. That's another thing too. I think people who start like new brands or new whatever they're starting, a new brand or you know a new product, they worry too much about the name and what it's gonna be called. I think the name doesn't matter. I think Carla and me talked about this a couple months ago. How like Nike, for example, like they could have been called Peanuts, and everyone could be rocking with Nike. So
yeah, it's like the name doesn't really matter. I think that's what everybody overthinks. Like your name could be like whatever, like Charizard Trading. Like you'd still have the same amount of people watching and following you, and you know, it's just the value you provide, and I guess good marketing. So
that's what I told Marcos when he was making his Twitch.
Because Nike wasn't Nike, Nike became Nike, right? It could be Mike, Bike, whatever. It could be anything. So Marcos' move or Andre's moves, like it doesn't matter. It's just the value that you provide.
How to steal Marcos' name and branding. Andre moves.
Yeah.
You don't be sick, bro.
Marcos,
Premier moves, bro. That'll be fire. Andre, where are those? You took a break on those car videos?
I actually shot a bunch of content this weekend. Test drove a 2020 X3M competition and a 2017 Audi S7. No, excuse me, S6.
Is that a Beamer? And an Audi?
The first one's a Beamer. Yeah, the second one's an Audi.
Yo, why is the Beamer called a Beamer? I was wondered.
It's like just like an abbreviation, some type of like small subculture deemed the name. Just like, you know, trading is called something else, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some people in the subculture just made it up, and it stuck.
I was wondered. I'm like, does the B stand for Beamer? What does the MW stand for? But it's fire. You see how you have like that channel? Like you have like aside from trading, like or aside from your workouts, you have like a separate hobby channel, like a car. That's what I want to do. Obviously not with cars though, but some other stuff.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I think.
Just do shit that you like. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You about to buy those ugly ass shoes you posted on your story?
I already bought them, bro.
Oh my god, they're chalk.
I already bought them.
Pull them up for everybody. Let's get a poll going here.
Yo,
Let's go. A good poll for today. I'm talking about the all black ones.
Yeah, the boots. Yo, yeah. I feel like people always, not people, but I feel like I don't know. I always get the same response for like, you know, like for everything I buy at first, but then later on people get like, they get comfortable with it. Like they start to agree, like, you know, they start to accept it. And like, oh, these aren't actually that bad. Like at first, the laundry shoes, Andre, you say they were bad, right? But now they're not as bad as you think. Pull them up. I got you guys. Bottega Veneta. Bottega Veneta.
Some classy ass rain boots.
You know, what's it called? Bottega Veneta. These are called the supermarket fish department shoes. Hey, bro. You guys see what you guys want to say, right?
Wait, run the poll. Run the poll.
Hey, someone make a poll. I think you can make a poll, right? Can you? I wanted to try that. You think you can make a poll? It shows next to the smiley face, right? Is there an option for you?
No, there's not.
No? Fuck. All right, cool. I got you. Shoes. Fire. By the way, they were like $900. I asked you guys. There you go. Yo, chat. Yes, so there's what I say. Damn, Dave, man. Damn, Dave. I love my rain boots. Fuck it.
I voted fire.
You know,
Marcos, or you think they'd be fire on Don? Because there's a difference there.
Depends on what you wear.
I could think there's things fire that I can't pull off. I think there's a lot of.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you can think they're fire, but doesn't mean you'd rock them.
Nah, yeah, I think a lot of things are fire that I couldn't pull off like that.
Yeah,
for sure.
Who was there? Who's wearing it? I think Quavo was wearing it yesterday.
I got a question that I really just don't know the answer to. I'm just curious. If those shoes were from like TJ Maxx or like just some type of like general convenience store, they weren't the Dior or whatever they were, would you still think they were aesthetically fire, or are they more fire because of the subculture of like the fashion they're attached to?
You got a good point, Andre. I think I honestly, for me, I didn't like the shoes because like, I didn't know what the name of the shoes were until I did a deeper dive into them. Like I seen them around my feed, other people wearing it. And then, you know, I like the way they were fitted on certain clothing. So that's why I liked them. But then later on, I figured out that they were Bottega Venetas. So, yeah. But I do understand what you're trying to say, though. Some people would just buy clothes just because they're expensive or whatever it is, right? And, like, nah, I liked them before that. Also, I'm from Canada. They're good for Canada. I like how Donald's give a shot. Hey, man. Whatever it is. Hey, I'm trying to say, chat, is a couple years ago when I wore these shoes right here. These ones, I had the same thing. What was it? These ones right here? This one. I wore these shoes in 2017, all right? Everyone like, yo, Don, what the fuck are those, bro? Those are some weird ass Converse, thick soles looking shoes, right? And then now, everyone's starting to get them. They're called Rick Owens, by the way. And if you go on Lil Baby yesterday, go on Lil Baby's page.
Lil Baby is such a sellout.
This guy, 4 years later down the road.
Shit. Shots fired.
Bro, he's such a sellout. I can't stand him anymore.
Wearing the same shoes.
You seen him? You seen him in those MLM ads or what?
Bro,
So bad.
Is there a video? Who told me about it? I think Tyler told me about it. He said how like someone asked him if he knew what Forex was, and he's like, yeah, my mom did that. Like his mom did Forex.
Bro, he's such a sellout. But like, get your bag. I get it. Floyd Mayweather did it, so obviously there's a bag.
I mean, he got paid. I mean, I think a lot of rappers are gonna do it too. Like they're gonna, it's like a free bag for them. They think
It's such a free bag. They don't have to do anything. They don't even care about it. They just move on.
What are they doing? I missed it. Why is he sell out? What do he do?
yeah, why does he sell out? What do you do?
He's he's accepting a bag. The MLMs pay him a bag for an ad.
Oh, ML. Okay.
It's so cringe, bro. It's so cringe. If my favorite rapper did, bro, if my favorite rapper was in one of those, I would literally just stop listening. I'd move on to a new one. All right, no more politics.
For real. Andre, would you like? I know trading is trading. At the end of the day, you always trade. But like, let's say there's just money on a table, just free money for IMO. Would you ever join? Like you're a good trader. You know, you make like you're consistent.
It depends. Yeah. It depends. If someone was like, hey, we're gonna give you $1.5 million or something like that would like be substantial. I think I would try and bring the influence that maybe I bring to the stream over to that, and like bring my own flair, my own taste to it, rather than just like reading a script. But you know, money is money. I don't care who you are, what you say. Enough money will make you do some things that maybe go against like what you morally or ethically believe in. It's just like the reality of life.
Money is money, man. I mean, money is money.
Hey, man. If we're talking a 7-figure bag, what's up, chat? You got my back or what?
I know Marcos would do it.
Exclamation point! Secure the bag.
Marcos would do it and kill and just destroy the TikTok algorithm with a bunch of IMO videos.
Bro, if I'm when my follower count's at like 6 figures, if they offer me a bag that big, I'll be like, TikTok's temporary. The bag is forever.
If you think about it, IMO is kind of like an organization, right? They're like an org, basically, like the phase of trading.
What about you?
I'm kidding, by the way. I would never do that.
If I would ever if I were offered a bag to join IMO,
fuck no. I fucking no.
Let him answer, Marcos.
Go ahead, Don.
I think
obviously the bag depends. Like, let's just say it's like $10 million.
$10 million.
Your life depends on this answer. Your life depends on it.
I would.
Go ahead, Don, answer.
If I was trained at the same time, yeah.
This is a spray bottle.
Yeah, I mean, I think I would. I think like a number one thing people like, at least for me, like I have nothing against IMO. Like they're cool. I respect them, but I hate the strong word, but I hate when they say we trade this, we make this. Like, you know, like I hate when they say they call themselves traders, but they're really just if you're a marketer, just say you're a marketer. It's nothing wrong with that. Like that, I respect that. If you're a marketer in IMO, you're a marketer. By all means, go ahead, do you. I respect it. It's cool. You're making your bag, right? But it's only when they say they're a trader, but they're a pure marketer trying to recruit people. That's when I have something against the whole company. But if I ever get offered, I'll take it, because at the end of the day, I'm still going to be trading, you know. I'm still going to be doing whatever I'm doing at the time. I'll take it. 100%. 10 mil? Who wouldn't take that for 10 mil? You know?
What do you think about that question?
Even Floyd would take a fight for like 10 mil, and he makes like what, how much do you make up per fight? Like 100 mil per fight sometimes?
Yeah, that's ridiculous money.
It's a bag. We're gonna ask Marcos.
So what do you think of Wendy's question or statement?
If you were joined, you have to possibly changing the game and possibly showing a good. You got a good point. You got a good point. We'll bring a
branches off
whole
what I said.
different side of it. Yeah, like Andre said, he'll bring his own flair to it. He wouldn't just be like reading a script like a lot of them are. But I think about IMO, man, they have regulations and rules where you can't sell your own products. You can't have, like, I don't think you can live stream and stuff like this. So you're not able to do these things for free because you're part of their organization. Everything you do is under them technically. So
Damn.
yeah,
It's kind of messed up.
it is kind of messed up, man. It's like the whole Tfue and FaZe situation.
Yeah. Release the contract.
Release the contract. Yeah. But hey, enough of politics chat. I love, man. I love. What is? Are we even moving? I feel like I'm looking at us in this range for the past like hour. Gold is in a barcode range. GJ is just like not really moving. There's no volume yet. I think we're gonna get some volume at like 8 p.m. or sorry 8 a.m. in about 40 minutes here. No, yeah, I definitely would. How can you respect IMO? I don't. You're probably the only person who can actually trade. I mean, I haven't came across someone who like, at least I've seen who, you know, day in day out seen just trade, because if you're an IMO, if you're like a fucking chairman 10, like I don't think they would want to be trading at that given point. And this is where it comes to too. People think like it's hard to make 750k a month being a chairman for 750 trading, you know, like it's impossible to make that trading when it's not. You can make a lot more trading. It's just a matter of time and experience, I guess. Like
It's a lot harder.
I may not be making 750k a month now, but if I were to keep following my same plan and just every year increase my risk or increase my lot size, like at some given point in the future, I'll get to a point where I'm able to pop the lot sizes to make that a month, you know, to make that a trade even. But like people say it's impossible right now because like they just can't, they haven't, like, I guess, leveled up towards or seen some type of progression to be able to see themselves make that much in a month. But it just takes some time. So that's why people, you know, sometimes they just choose IMO over just trading, because they see that IMO, you know, the money's there, you can make that with less work, but it's the same amount of work that I put in. In my opinion, are people who promote brokers, they say join so they can get percentage. Yeah, that's another thing as well. That's another thing in FX. I mean, I have nothing against it. I mean, if get your at the end of the day, get your bag, whatever it is that you're doing. Just don't scam people. People who promote their brokers, you know, join my link, deposit $500, whatever it is, you know. But it's just sad because like of Forex, crypto, and stocks, Forex is probably the most like used platform for MLM, at least, or the most suspicious platform. That's why we have such a bad name on ourselves.
It's sad because crypto's literally decentralized, but Forex has like bigger scam issues.
If I wasn't a Forex trader, I would think that Forex is a scam. If I didn't know what Forex, I would think Forex is a scam. It sucks, but what are we gonna do about it, eh? But just get our bag. But I guess like streaming is a start to, you know, revive the community, I want to say. If you guys joined the stream so far, make sure you guys go ahead and leave a like, subscribe if you guys haven't done so yet. Harsh, IRFX, JFX, no hezzy, Kevin, up down future trading, PS, Basha, Simply, Moog Lifestyle, Jama, appreciate you for subbing, man. Appreciate the subs. Great to have you guys here today. We got 300 viewers today already. Wow. We had a good week last week. Let's see. Well, let's hope we can continue up that pace this week. I personally think it's gonna be a lot cleaner this week than last week, especially on GJ. By the way, we close on a weekly time frame, but I don't want to say today will be a clean day because I think I'd rather prefer us close bullish on the day time frame here today, so that the weekly could start to push up tomorrow. But let's see what happens here. You're getting bigger by the day. Yeah, see where, you know, what has to come. Promoting services you actually do yourself is what I would do. Yeah.
I think your video yesterday is already your biggest video. Almost your biggest. Oh yeah, it is your biggest video.
Because it says like a fat 40K on the title. That's why. I'd rather have a video of like, you know, me explaining something be bigger, but it is what it is. Obviously, it's what I would click on as well, to be honest.
Yeah. However you get the click is one thing, but it's like the value in the video that really matters, right?
I think value though, I think it was probably top tier video. Like, bro, from start to finish, it was like golden.
It's $1 million video. You made 40,000 in a day. And you showed people exactly how. That's $1 million video. It's like a gem.
Well, Michelle, bro, I got you. Thanks, UK Pips, for subbing, even though you didn't sub. Do you use the same lot size, even if it's like a 15 pip stop loss? Yeah, 15 pips, I'll probably use the same. I'll start to look to like cut my losses in half, or cut my lot size in half when the stop loss is like bigger than like 10, 20 pips. Like, sorry, not 10, like 20 pips, 20, 30 pips. That's when you usually see me start to cut down my lot size in half. Because I use fixed lot size, right? I don't really use percentage lot size. But the fixed lot size is definitely under 3%. The info in that video is unreal. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you guys go leave a like and share. You know, they will help out a lot of other people as well. Like, it wasn't just a video of me like taking a position like, oh, from here to here and that's it. Like, it was me explaining exactly everything that went through my head and that I did in that trade. Like, starting from the weekly time frame, starting from the day before, the week before, the day prior with news, how I see news come down the day before, and I didn't hesitate. I wait patiently for the next day, like stuff like that. Super key. We're starting to drive down here though on gold here. What can we possibly get? The 1 hour starter play is starting to happen here. The 4 hour starting to fill that wick that we have there. Wow, that 4 hour is nasty, guys, in that range. Nasty. I hope we can get the weekly to break the lows. I would love that weekly starter play. But if we can close below 1775 here, we may have a chance to come down towards this range here at 1773, I want to say. It's a 20 pip range going down. GJ is not moving, unfortunately. We have about a couple minutes here till the 30-minute closure. Let's see what happens. Why don't you trade the US or Euro? I trade gold. That's the US pair. Right. Prof, check this. Can you call me Prof? I got you. Discord charts for stream. If you guys want to send charts here, make sure you guys will send it in this server here, right? That's where I check out the charts. I also don't miss on any charts as well. So what is this? This is you took a position here. Looks like you took a sell. You have a sell stop there, an impulse sell. TP's down there, and stop loss is above the bringer room level. Yeah, I mean, personally, this wouldn't be one of my entries, but if this is one of yours, and it's one of yours, right? I think next time try explaining to me why you see this happening. Put some text on the chart. It'll be a lot cleaner for us to understand, or a lot easier for us to understand. Other than that, I mean, something I wouldn't take though. Me personally, it's not my positions. Yes, I've never seen me take that position. GJ, this is a buy stop here. Start play right there, right here. Where's the start play? Right here. Break it at 1 hour highs. Just be careful because this is a pretty strong resistance. I'll preferably wait for a closure above the range to get those buys going up. Oh, that 4 hour was heavily pushed. Look where the 4 hour closed. I didn't realize the 4 hour time frame. The 4 hour on GJ closed above that range there. Right, so this count here should, I am expecting it to flip bullish here once it flips, or once you get that bullish confirmation on a small time frame. We should be able to push up towards the next level of resistance here at 154,400. So buys above 154,198 is not a bad idea at all whatsoever. Hopefully get some volume though. That's all we need. Yo, Don, what's up? What's up, Lefto? How you doing today? Yeah, you guys watched the Euro Cup yesterday?
Yep. Ronaldo went out sad, but it's all right.
So they're out, right?
Yeah, they played the number 1 ranked team, so it's like it should be expected.
Belgium's number 1 ranked this year.
Yeah, we got Croatia versus Spain. Carlo. Big game. I'm excited.
Brothers, I'll have to leave you for like half an hour. I'll join later. I do have a question, Don, on gold. 1 hour salary play sells.
Yes.
Would you consider that? I was looking at the previous 15 minutes. That would be 24 pips stop loss, but the current, I mean that's happening right now, would be what? 8 pips stop loss.
Yes. I think that's the 1 hour start play for sure. I think 30 minutes and 15 minutes though are some of that supports, but the day time frame did break the lows as well. We did break the lows first, for start playing on the day time frame as well. I think it's valid, but I'm gonna price stay out of this position here. Are you looking to take it, Carlo?
No, I was looking at it, but I think now that the salary play kind of already happened. I mean, I should be in the trade already, but I didn't get in. My MT5 is not even open. I just wanted to hear your thoughts on that.
Yeah, like daily broke the lows.
I'll probably wait for the 1 hour to close as well, or get like a 15-minute closure below if it leaves a trade. But I think it's just going to move. Maybe fill that wick first, and then.
I think Andre's in here. I'm just joking. He wouldn't get in here. I know.
Phone dead.
He wouldn't get in here. If maybe there's a 5-minute or 15 close below, perhaps. But
you already got 8 pips on that trade. It would be a break-even trade at this point.
Yeah, for a 1 hour start play.
So I have to jump on a call, guys. I'll come back later. Peace out.
All right, man.
Might be a mono.
Peace out.
Bye. Bye.
Peace out. Peace out. Do you watch hockey? Yes, but not right now. I don't watch it if my team's not in. Leafs aren't in, obviously. We're down bad. And the team we lost to is now making the finals. So this is sad. do you know, if you guys look at the standings for the hockey thing, man, that Montreal was like the last like potential playoff spot. They were like they were underdogs. They're the last team to clinch the playoffs, and they're making the finals. It's just tough. What quantity you trade in gold? You mean like what losses I pop on gold? Is that what you mean? I pop a 5 lot on gold on average. Oh, there you go. MM, thank you, Bram. Yep, there you go. This is our play. Yo, Marcus, who's the second best team right now in the Euro Cup?
It's the top 2 is France and Belgium, and then the rest are not nearly as good.
I'm going for France. I don't watch
France is like
soccer.
the all. It's like the all. That's like the Brooklyn Nets.
Did you watch that fight with
Javante
Davis?
Yeah, I saw him knock him out and backflip.
Bro, I'm so excited for the fight with him and Aaron Garcia. That's gonna be one.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen for years though.
Really?
They gotta build. Yeah, they got in boxing. They like to build it up because you got to think like after that fight, like there's, you know what I mean. Like if it's not close, there's just not another one. So it's like the 2 biggest boxers.
And that's the thing about boxing. That's why I hate boxing sometimes. Sometimes they take forever to start the fight. And a fight sometimes lasts like what, like 10 minutes, man. I waited a year for 10 minutes.
Yeah. I think they're gonna wait till they're both in like their prime. Garcia's too young. I think he would get knocked out right now.
Really?
Yeah.
He has a lot of power in his shots though.
Yeah, but he's not even like he's like not even fully grown yet. He's 22. Like he's undefeated. But I think like when Garcia's maybe
him
like
and
24.
Malu.
Yeah. I don't know. I think he's got like 2-3 years, and then they'll both be in their prime. That'll be a fight.
How old is Javante Davis?
Like 27, 26. Garcia's.
Are they both undefeated?
Yeah, they're both undefeated. And it's weird, like in boxing, like if you're not undefeated, like you're not like a top boxer.
That's hard.
It's very rare. Like Canelo's like one of the exceptions, obviously, because it was Mayweather. But it's always like undefeated versus undefeated. It's weird.
How about Manny Pacquiao?
Manny Pacquiao got knocked out a couple times. But he was more like he's not like a technical boxer. He's like, he'll just brawl you like it's on the street. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You say Pacquiao isn't a technical fighter? Is that what you just said?
Compared to like a Canelo or a Mayweather, not at all. He's a blitz guy. He threw 3 times as many punches versus Mayweather and still lost because he just tried to blitz. Same thing happened. He fought Marquez and got knocked out. They got the memed.
How about Jake Paul?
Jake Paul, bro. I think he would beat Mayweather and Canelo at the same time.
For real, bro. For real.
Same time.
For real.
Yeah, Manny's nasty. I grew up a Manny fan, but I'm a bigger Mayweather fan.
Yeah.
Who you got, Don? Jake Paul or Tyrone Woodley?
Who is that other guy? I don't watch boxing, so like, sorry if I'm not cultured.
Woodley's he's a former UFC champion.
Yeah. Team social media, man. I probably got Jake Paul just because that's the only person. That's who I know. But hey, could be a hot take, could be not. Hey, I don't know, man.
I only want Jake to win because I want social media to blow up. It'd be so funny.
I respect it. I want the same
I'm here
thing.
for the chaos. We're here for the chaos.
I'm here for the chaos as well. Man, GG is pushing down here. We have some decent volume now with that count closure there. Not bad. I think gold here is. I'm probably gonna wait for this this 1 hour close on gold here. If we close below the range, I'll look for my sells, potentially using that 30-minute candle as my stop loss. So something like this for TP down here, but let's see what happens here. We have a long time before we close here. A long time. I got 9 people watching on TikTok right now. Wow, that is insane to me, chat. That is insane to me.
That's a W. Make it 10.
How's my camera angle there? Is it good? Is it close? Way better, right? Yeah. I'm done.
I think you passed your Instagram on TikTok for
I
followers.
did. Yeah.
Hey.
I did. You guys watched the BT? Oh, was there a thing yesterday? There was BT yesterday, right? Was there a show though? There was a performance and all that, right? What is TP on gold? TP on gold, if you break below 775, it's gonna be for me 1773. It's a small range going down, but that's what you have here on gold today. You have that next support right after you break below that support here. So hopefully we get like some type of closure below in like 5 minutes, or maybe wait for a 1 hour close. I'm still deciding here. I may just actually take it on a 15 actually of the 745 candle, perhaps. But we need a decent close. Like this would be perfectly fine for us. A 12 pip stop loss for potentially a 32 pip TP. Let's see. The baby performed. Yeah, Tyler Curry performed too. I saw his performance. It's kind of cool. The win and all that. I want to see rappers box. I think they have a thing coming up. I think Blueface is like training for a boxing fight or something. Your USD break. GG is pushing back up, man. Looks like it's an 8 AM push for us. Unless we close below here on a 15-minute time frame, like the next 15 in about 4 minutes here. If we close below the support, we should be able to drive down. But if we don't, then probably the 8 AM New York opening is when we'll get some type of push. Who remembers that Mike Tyson fight? Who was he fighting again? Mike Tyson and that was like last summer, I think. The exhibition fight.
He fought Roy Jones Jr.
Oh yeah.
They're saying Mike Tyson might fight Logan Paul.
What?
Yeah, that's
Really?
like the next big fight.
Really?
I can't say I'm pulling for Logan Paul in that one. I think he's gonna get murdered.
Well, it'll probably an exhibition, like he won't be allowed to knock him out.
Nah, that'd be stupid.
That's how the other fight went, right? When he fought the other guy, Roy Jones, who wasn't allowed to knock him out.
I didn't know that.
Which is kind of boring. But for safety reasons, I understand. Patrick, what up, man? What up, Patrick? How you doing today? Haven't seen you in the chat in a while. Yeah, Zoom. If you guys have any questions, like, about anything, just raise your hand. It just got a bit chaotic last week with with people chatting all at once and stuff. So I think it's better this way, where we just have it so you can raise your hand to chat and stuff if you have any questions or if you want to say anything. There's like an option to raise your hand on Zoom, but look at the number of mods in the Zoom in this chat. LOL, don't you need to cut some? The more the merrier, man. The more the merrier. Right? Like sometimes, like I can't even see when people troll or not anymore. They just the mods are too quick with it, which is good, right? Because I don't want that to be affecting me during a trade or anything. Pretty good on vacation in Florida right now. I see, man. Florida, man. Man, you know how I said I wanted to move to New York? I mean, to Florida. I can't take that back. I can't want to move to New York. I think New York. I think for like, you know, just the vibes there. I don't care about the weather. The weather's the same thing as Canada, but
those vlogs are gonna hit different.
Yeah, just being able to. Yeah, I know. I've been to New York twice, 3 times actually. Fucking love it.
We're gonna have a Brooklyn basketball court live stream.
Hell yeah. Andre was supposed to pull up this weekend to race me.
I told you, bro. I'll pay for your flight. I'll fly you out here. I'll burn you in a race. I'll take your money. I'll leave you down bad.
No. What lot size? I use a 5 lot on GJ and a 10 lot. Sorry, a 10 lot on GJ on average right now, and a 5 lot on gold. If stops are like around 10-15 pips. If they're more, I cut my lot size in half. Don't ask me why. I don't know why. This is what's been working for me, and I stick to obviously, like, I don't risk more than 3% per trade. I'll say like 1 or 2% per trade on average. What inspired this trading strategy of yours? Just being able to accept the fact that there's no ego involved in this trading, because there's, like, let's say for example, like, we were to take a loss. We're not gonna sit here now and blame the markets for giving us a stop hunt, giving us you know, a bank trap, whatever it is, institutional trap. Like, we're not gonna blame the market for these things. We go off of probability, right? And all our trades are off of probability. If we were to lose a trade, I wouldn't say it's a bad trade. I'll say it's a trade that I've taken before in the past. I'm looking to take that same trade again in the future. It's all a probability thing. There's no, like, you know, there's no, like, ego. There's no, you know, it's just doing the same thing every single day. And I've been doing the same thing every single day for the past 1.5 years on the streams. You know, nothing has changed about my strategy. Maybe add some new stuff like range 1, range 2 breakouts, fake outs, how to avoid them, stuff like that. But other than that, my strategy has been pretty much the same. I've been doing the same thing every day. Been waiting for the same closures, the same ranges, the same clean traffic. Just patience, right? So there's, like, no ego involved. That's why I love this style of trading. I love it. Before in the past, whenever I used to have, like, the McLaren trading lifestyle, I'll tend to predict tops and bottoms, and by predicting those tops and bottoms, like, it built this emotion in me where I would think that I have to be right, or you know, like, it's me, like, I gotta come in first place. I can't accept the fact that the market's gonna beat me. That ego was just living inside of me, so I knew I had to make a change in my trading strategy. And now we're here doing the same shit every day, every morning. Yo, Don, started play 15-minute gold, or is it the previous candle 2 week? I want to wait for this 1 hour close here. If we can close below the range here, we might have room to come down the next 1 hour candle. I didn't ask Andre, but what are you planning to look for today? It's a bit confusing.
Yeah, I feel like I'll just start on gold. We broke previous daily lows, so I guess I would feel comfortable taking sells, but I don't know, that 4 hour range that you pointed out, it's just kind of nasty. If I'm just, like, completely honest with myself, if I didn't take a trade today and I just let the daily on gold and on GJ close to give us a better direction, I'd feel more comfortable taking a trade tomorrow. Unless we get some, like, real volume where we break out one of the ranges we're in, probably not gonna take a trade today.
And that's completely fine. Not every day's a trading day. But let's see if we can get some volume and stuff going on in our bias. You're looking for sells, right?
On gold here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking left, and I'm noticing that when we close below that 1775, looks like we've come down to at least test like 1773. So could be potential 20-30 pips to catch. I think finding, like, a proper stop loss, if we let this 15 close and use the 15 or 30 as stop loss, then the open of the new hourly candle, I think, could be problematic. It could disrespect those highs and stop you out and flip to continue down. So unless you're using the hourly stops, which are going to be too big for me,
yeah,
you might be in a tough situation. I just think that support at 1773 is strong as well.
What if this 15 closes below here, the next hourly creates a decent top wick and price pushes down? I mean, that's what I'm looking for.
Say it again.
Like, let's say this 15 closes below, right, in the 11 minutes here, with the 1 hour closing below as well. The next 1 hour creates a decent top wick. Like, let's say it's like 10 pips, whatever, and then it flips bearish. Would you be looking for positions then? The closure below on the 15.
8 a.m. volume coming in, and then a decent top wick formed on the new 1 hour, testing like 1775, like a little retest to come down. Sounds good.
Yep, I'm looking for that same setup as well. Jeffrey asked about the starter play earlier. This is happening right now on this 15-minute on gold here, but I'm gonna hold out again, wait for this 1 hour candle closer. I did say earlier that I wouldn't mind taking a position if the 15 were to close and it were to be around 745, but obviously the 15 closed as a doji, respecting that support. So there's like no positions for me right now, at least.
How do you feel about the support on the 4 hour at 1773? It's basically you're going to be right around our entry if this candle were to close like somewhere where it is.
Daily broke the lows, I want to say, so that gives me some, I want to say, like, I guess we have more room to go down off of the day time frame towards like 1764. So I'll be very aggressive with my stops though, like at break even if I were to be in a position. Look to manage risk as so. But yeah, this support right here. But I think let's see, if we're close below, we'll have at least like 9-10 pips in that range going down anyways. We'll be risk free. Is this a start play entry? Yeah, technically it is, but I'm gonna wait for this 1 hour candle to close in 9 minutes here. Let's look for potential entries. What up, Riza?
Yo, the 5 minute close below, is no one like looking at that? Or is that not? I know you guys trade off the 15 and 30, but I think Marco looks at the 5 minutes sometimes.
Yeah, so like the 5 minute, I'll use it with the same type of confirmations. Like me and Andre, we usually like to pair it with confirmations from the higher time frame. So for example, if this 1 hour to close below and then it was clean traffic on the 5 minute, but if you look left on the 5 minute, you got a 5 minute closure about 3 pips from a 5 minute support. So if you're gonna look at the 5 closure, you have to look at the 5 support, and now you can see it's rejecting off 5 support.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
Yep. I'll say the same thing. Like, using the 5 minutes is completely fine, but it's very important to understand the different time frames as well, like the 15 to 30 and the hourly, how they're reacting at that point. Because sometimes, like, you know, you might see the 5 minute closing below, but the 15 might still be at that support, and it might just reject to continue back up. That's what happened on Friday, right, Riza? Near the end of the stream, exact same thing happened on Friday with the 5 minute and 15. So very, very crucial to understand different time frames. But I'll say though, like, whenever like we do have a lot of volume though, and we do have a lot of ranges to continue down, that's when I would usually use a 5 minute. When, like, for example, a 5 minute candle is like a 40 pip stop loss, you know, and we have tons of volume. That's the only time I use a 5 minute. But other than that, when we're just moving normally like this, I wouldn't really look as much in the 5 minute as I would with the 15 and 30. Damn, we got 368 people here. What's going on, chat? Hope you guys are having a great day today. Hope you guys are vibing this Monday morning. Welcome back to a brand new week of trading. Let's have a great, amazing week. Also, thanks for subbing, Coles, Karoom, Harsh, our FOREX. Appreciate you being here today. Why try to predict reversals when you can follow a trend? Yes. Why try to come in first place when you can't beat the markets? You can't beat the markets. Markets will move whatever they want to move. You can't predict every single pip in the markets. But you can come to second place. Exactly. You hear what Dr. Disrespecter said? He said it's out of his hands. It's out of your hands to catch every single pip in the markets. Yo, Marcos, you watch Dr. Disrespect?
Like consistently, or when his house got shot at?
Like you watch him now. You know about him, right?
Yeah, I know who that is.
Bro, why do you think he got banned on Twitch?
I have no idea. All I know is his house got shot up on stream like twice already.
Damn.
It's a little sketchy, right?
He's the coolest streamer I know, though. Like,
Bro,
visually.
He's a genius.
He's pulling what, 30K on YouTube on average, like 20K?
Is he on YouTube now?
Yeah, he's on YouTube every day, or every day. Which doesn't make me feels bad to be on YouTube.
Yeah, but those guys are getting paid to be on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm getting paid what, $5 per stream?
Those guys got like 7-figure contracts on top of ad revenue, on top of subscriber money.
Yeah, they're making a bank on different platforms. Yeah. I wonder how much Courage got paid to go on YouTube. He used to be on Twitch, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably less than Valkyrie, but it's probably a lot. I don't think they released it.
Released the contract.
Right? Facts.
Would you consider buys above 154 200 on GJ with a good close on candle? Yes, I would consider buys above there. Yep, it is a decent range going up. It is a 20 pip range and a range 2 breakout. I would definitely look for buys, especially with the forward candle flipping as well. We broke that down as well, so we might get some volume here with the new candle, but we have 4 minutes left for a closure. Gold looks like it wants to drive down here. Looks like our entry might be chopped. Let's see. Can we retrace here? Can we retrace? Yeah. Carlo, the entry wasn't bad. If you were to enter, I guess. Not looking back.
I didn't get it. And I had to jump off on a call. But I think it was bad. It was good. I would have used the current 15 stops though, because the previous was like 24 pips.
30 for a 1 hour starting play.
So I think that move gave what, 16 pips.
I think you would have got 10 on the celery, and then it would have broke even, and then it came back 10 because they closed doji on the first break.
Oh yeah, I did. That was 10 pips, right?
You would have got like exactly 10 without spreads. So it was probably a break-even trade, honestly.
So it's not too bad, Carlo.
Yeah.
Good call, Marcos. I mean, that was the reality of it. I feel like if you look at it now, you can see like, oh, it would have been clean, but that 15 closed doji and would have not given you 10 pips with spreads, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
No, but 1 hour, when the 1 hour salary play happened.
Yeah.
How much did that move? Because I wasn't there.
Oh yeah, it came down
like 8 to 10.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
then came
I agree.
Back
break
up.
Even. Yeah, spreads that were like what, 2 pips.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably hit break even. Maybe close half that break even in reality.
There's also the two. Like normally when we take a celery play, it's pretty clean looking left, and on the hourly, those 2 giant wicks that are below the price of the 1 hour quote unquote celery play. So like normally I feel like we're waiting for something that's like a little bit more clean, like looking directly left to it. That's what kind of held me out, and the 30 pip stop loss.
And you see how like, you know, chat, yeah, see how like this example, like, but these guys here are talking about how they would have went break even, and it's like very important to do that because you can't lie to yourself sometimes. Like, what would you normally do in these positions if you were to take them, right? Like, I know for a fact that if I were to take a 1 hour starter play there, when price came down 8 pips, I would have probably closed half at 10, or when it came down 10, I would have closed half at 10 and moved my stops to break even. Just being real with myself, that's what I would have done. So now that we're pushing down, you can't just say, well, I would have held the whole position. Like, no, you wouldn't, right? Well, you know, what would you normally do on a regular day basis? So again, like, that's a lot of emotions saying that I should have held, should have done this, should have done that. When you don't have emotions though, you just follow the same plan. You gotta be real with yourself, and in this case, being real with yourself, you would hit break even. It's part of the game, right? But yeah, I mean, now, at least now, Carlo, you still have another bullet for a day, or 2 bullets for a day still.
Didn't take it, so
2 bullets in a chamber.
2. Still 2 left. I'll see, like, might be a no trade day as well, because I wasn't sure about the bias on gold. Like, I mean, the weekly closed bullish, but I don't know, the way the daily looks for me on gold, I think it's gonna kind of move bearish again. So you know, for me, it's like.
And you said you're not trading London.
Choose the bias.
You're not trading London
No,
anymore,
I didn't
right?
trade London. No. The only losses I took last week was London. And the problem is I don't trade the London Open. I take a trade that's between London and before the opening, like pre-New York session, and there isn't a lot of volume in. So usually the trade with a lot of volume would probably play out. I would just end up at break even or in a loss. I did that before too. So I had like 9 trades, 5 trades won in New York session, but 4 trades lost in London session. So
yeah,
it's obvious, like just focus on New York session and see how that
but
goes.
isn't that hard for you since like you're up and working at that time anyways in the morning? Like you're already up at
I didn't open
London?
the chart this morning until you started the stream though. That's what helped me. Because I'd sit down, I'd start working, and then I open the charts, I do my technical analysis, and you see some setups and opportunities, you know, but then it's too teasing, man. At one screen you have the charts, another one you're working, and then you see something, let's say this, a salary play in London session or something, it teases you to take the trade. Because I'm going through two sessions, London session, New York session, you know?
yeah.
I used to take 2 trades in London session, and then comes New York session, and you take 2 more trades, you have 4 trades in a day. It's too much. So now I just close the charts and I'll open them probably just like half an hour before the New York session and when you guys are starting. So
A chat
helps me. Like it's like you don't want to eat sugar, but you have all around you is donuts and chocolates and candies. Like you don't want that around. Just put it away.
I was gonna say here, the 15 closed below here, guys. If we get a decent top wick formed here, obviously we have no top wick right now. If we get a decent top wick and then we flip bearish, I'm willing to take a position coming down to fill this range here on gold. Right now, like if you're entering an opening, obviously stops would have been like 18 pips for a stop or for a TP of 25 pips, but we have no top wick. I didn't enter. The 1 hour closed below the range as well, expecting price to drag down to fill that range. So let's see what happens here, but ideally this is the position I was looking for. And then GJ as well closed bullish on a 1 hour time frame, showing us volume here. We should be able to drive up to fill this range here as we're breaking back into the area there, especially with the forward candle now forming. They're starting to flip, rejecting off that support. High chances 1 hour candle will continue up. How big is this range going up? This is not too bad. You have 11 pips and then you have runners till 30 pips potentially. The volume here in a 1 hour candle. These are not bad. How's the 15 look here on GJ at that resistance? There's at the resistance as well. The only thing I see here is that 30-minute did close above this range here. 30-minute close above this resistance, same as the 1 hour candle. It closed like back into the range here. So we're still in the range, so that's the thing.
If you get a decent wick on gold on the current 15, I mean that's the current 30-minute as well. You using the current candle high as stops, or you would look for the previous candle. So the previous candle would be what, 18 pips?
Well, now if you take gold, you gotta wait for the break of the lows, right? For price to drive down.
But would you take the stops on this one?
Oh,
Let's say this or the previous 30?
I think previous 30 wouldn't be the 1-to-1 RR. You probably have to take it on a current candle stops because this is a new hourly candle stops as well. Oh fuck, GJ pushing up here. Ugh. I was looking at both pairs at once. Obviously looking at gold at the same time, but then I saw GJ closing the 1 hour candle. Look at the way it closed. It closed back into the range there with the ADM opening here. 30-minute candle also closed above that range as well. Price obviously shot up here for 6 pips. Not bad. Worst case is though, not worst case. You missed this move here. you get buys above 154, 198, which is also a cleaner range as well for price to drop up. So I wouldn't be tripping if you guys didn't catch this move here or anything. What up, Riza? There you go. What's up?
Would you be looking for sell stops on gold or on market execution? Sell stops, I'm assuming, right?
Yes.
Now we're getting out for work.
Well, you could market execute, but the thing is, if you market execute, the move will happen a lot quicker. Oh wow, you just pushing. Yeah, the move will happen a lot quicker. So I think in this case, like, it's better to just have sell stops, because you might miss the extra 1 or 2 pip entry. Yeah, guys, I was looking deep into GJ. The way we closed there, I was hesitating on it. I didn't take it though. I didn't take it. But if I were to take it though, I think what we'll do is I would move my stops to break even here. I'll close half at 10 pips at 154, 195, and then leave a runner going up towards like 154, 408. Like, I do understand it's a small range, but if you look at the 4-hour time frame, the 4-hour time frame is heavily bullish here, and once you flip, we should be able to drive up. Look at the range on the 4-hour time frame. Where did we close above? We closed above this resistance here, right? And this is what we broke down earlier. High chance price should be able to drive up towards the 154, 400 mark, towards the next level of resistance. So, I mean, there's that. 1 hour also closed back into the range as well. Like, I think GJ was pretty clean here for buys. This is a bit more advanced trade, but as long as I understood the different time frames here, the higher time frames as well.
I think GJ is a lot cleaner than gold.
I was hesitating on GJ. I was looking at it. By the time I saw it, I already pushed up like 2-3 pips. I'm like, you know, fuck it. I might as well just stay out. Wait for a breakout. Right though.
That gold 4-hour and daily range is just bothering me a lot. Taking sells.
Yeah. It's not as clean. Yeah, I think GG's a lot cleaner today. I think that's what I said too earlier. GG looks a lot cleaner this week than gold. But we did weekly close. But chat, don't worry. I hope we get a closure above 154 here. We have this nice 20 pip range going up here. Don't stress at all, you know. 20 pip range going up on GJ. There's an order block. Okay. Here we go. By the way, if you have order blocks, whatever it is, by all means, go ahead, look at it. Trade whatever you guys want to trade. I respect it. At the end of the day, I've been through it. I've been trading that in the past, and now I'm here for a reason, right? So I'm trading the way I do for a reason. Is what I'm trying to say. So I respect it. Whatever it is that you guys got going on. I'm doing the same thing every day for a year and a half. You know, people on TikTok are so toxic, man. People on TikTok, that 10 pips, that's it?
Yeah.
All you caught was 10 pips?
I'm like, you're a bad trader. You took partials.
Like, man, I did the same thing I've been on live stream for a year and a half. I mean, what else can I do, you know?
TikTok is bad.
You can fake a lot of things, chat. In FX especially. But you can't fake trades taken live on the stream with breakdowns. You can't fake it. You can't, especially if you're taking the same trade and you're putting the trade on the screen at the same time. Like, you can't fake those things at all. This is there, right? Yeah, I seen it last week. You see how it went. You can't fake it. It's all there. Oh man, gold flipping here. I'm
scared.
GG's a lot. I think I'm a lot more locked in on GG than I am on gold. A lot more. I hope this thing comes down though on gold or GJ, so we can get that break even that we never entered on. So I wouldn't feel as bad. How big are stops on gold if we were a flipper? Stops are what, 23 pips here. TP of 19 pips. It's not even a 120 RR in this case, right? The issue is that we open up no top wick. So now that we're creating that, it's like stops are a bit bigger. That's why we always want a top wick first before we flip. But yeah, see how important it is to understand that, right? The whole concept of waiting for a top wick. Look what happened after price came out, gave us a top wick. Very, very, very important. This is what I love about trading. This is what I love. To be able to backtest these things in the past and now being able to avoid them, right? That's part of trading. Oh, I got you, Skyview trading. I mean, Skyview term. I call you Skyline trading. Where is Skyline trading? Are you here, Skyline? Mod check, mod check. Let's do attendance.
Attendance. Roll call.
Roll call. Yeah. Um, 4-hour support on gold is scary. We have 400 people watching. Holy shit. 4-hour support on gold. Yeah, it is scary. Yep. That support right there on the forward that we just rejected off of just now. Yes, yes, yes. To be honest with you guys, I think my chances of taking a gold position today is very low. But I think GJ looks a lot cleaner. I'm looking to take positions on GJ above 154, 198 here. I think that's what I can do today if I'm looking for a position. We have a pretty decent resistance here at 154 on a 15-minute time frame. So a closure above would then take us up to fill this range here. Looking left, that is clean traffic to the left-hand side. So that is what my eyes are focusing on right now. This range right here. With that being said, the 4-hour candle will be flipping at the same given time as we break this resistance. So that's another key confirmation that we're going to drive up towards that range. Andre, what do you say in the chat? If you're getting from making money, from money, I think it really comes down to being your own follow. How many speaking? Wait, what happened? Oh, I got you. I got you.
Did you say my name?
No, I was reading what you're saying in the Zoom chat. I was confused, but I just read the rest of the convo. Yeah, did you just clear it down? Yeah, it is cleaner. Chat, you know what I realized? I taken one loss all June. One loss. You know, it was a gold sell, I think. All June, one loss, and it was like for what? I think it was like 15 pips or something. It was a 5 lot. I think I lost like $700, but other than that, like the rest of my trades were break even, all wins for a month. So I had a pretty good month, I want to say. Or in other words, a pretty good day. Yeah, crazy month. Alright, waiting for a range 2 on with breaks above 154 250 on GJ. Yeah, I'm waiting for above 154 198 here on GJ. Yeah. Closure above there. We got 400 likes. I mean 400 people. I think we can get 200 likes today, chat. If you guys are new here, I appreciate you being here today. We haven't taken any positions yet, but we're looking for positions on gold on GJ here above this range here. So be very patient. Not every day is a trading day. It's, you know, it's very important to understand that as well. You don't want to be forcing trades just because so and so or X and X did this, right? Yeah, breaking on. Yeah, we would have got break even there, so it's all good. We save another bullet in the chamber, I guess. We got 2 more bullets for a day. Didn't waste the trade, right? The only reason why I didn't take it, I was honestly just because when I saw it, price was already pushing up. It was like right here already. It pushed up like 3 pips already. There was no point getting in there, especially with how small this range was towards that resistance. Super tiny. Ben Jackson, what's going on, man? How you doing today? Austin, EFF Investments, thanks for subbing. 2074, what's up? Mini Taps, what's going on? I never like Mondays or trading, always slow days. I could kind of disagree with that. I think Mondays and Fridays are my best days because people have this whole thing about how Mondays are dead, Mondays don't follow you, Monday there's no ranges, Monday's a trap day, Friday's a trap day, right? I think it all comes down to just being able to understand that every day is the same day. Like you will see days, for example, like you will see some Mondays be volatile, you will see some Fridays be volatile, you will see some Mondays be dead, you will see some Fridays be dead, but it has nothing to do with the fact that, oh, it's a Monday today. Like, trade it as it is. If there's no volume there, then there's no volume there. We're not closing above ranges, nothing's happening. But if there is volume there, then you trade the volume, obviously. So I don't really look at it at a way where, you know, I wouldn't trade Monday and Fridays. Like those are my best days off of performance, but that's just me. That's my opinion on that. Stop loss matters. What's going on, bro? Stop loss matters, man. What's up, my boy? Chat, we're almost at well, I don't want to say almost, but almost at 4K soon, or almost at our 5K on Instagram. Pretty insane. You know what it is as well, like about Monday and Fridays, people have this whole thing on Mondays and Fridays because Mondays is, I don't know, especially new traders, they tend to go crazy on Mondays. Like it's the beginning of the week, they like to get a good start, so they tend to force positions, or they start to take like aggressive positions so they can get that head start, and then by the time it hits Friday, they're trying to cut to make back all their losses. So that's why people say don't trade Fridays, but I don't know, it's a myth for me. It's a myth. I don't believe in it. Like Mondays is like, how many times have you guys seen a Monday with range compared to how many times have you guys seen a Friday or Thursday or Wednesday with range? All right, like every day's the same. Are you ready for entry on GJ? I'm ready. Yes, I'm looking for a closure here though. We have about 15 minutes left for a closure here. Obviously, we need this candle to close above this next 15 candle. This candle here pushed up obviously, but it closed below this resistance, therefore respecting this range here. So I'll be very careful on it. Go back into range. Yes, go broke back into the range there. Yep. Yes, yes, yes. What saved us in that position was the fact that we had no top wick and we never flipped after that, right? So congrats to being disciplined to stay with that position due to the fact that we had no top wick. Good point, Angel. I've been training for almost a couple months. I just realized that the trader domain chart isn't the same as TradingView. What can I do? Well, what chart have you been looking at and analyzing charts on for the past couple months that you've been trading? Whatever chart that is, stick to that chart, because every broker will have different charts at the end of the day. Every broker. So try to stick to the broker that that you've been sticking with. For me, it's Awanda. I'm looking at Awanda charts for the past like my whole life pretty much on TradingView. So I will continue to look at these charts because that's where I backtested everything on. That's where I did everything on. So there's no point in switching just because, you know, my broker offers a different chart or a different price. It's technically the same. Can you show an example of a top wick? Yeah, so there's like multiple top wicks, different situations, but these are some of the ones that I could break down here. So we have, for example, price driving down, or sorry, price driving closing bearish below the range here with no top wick. You have price closing bullish with no top wick. Two different things, right? This one means that when you close, you had no top wick, therefore the chances of us continuing down the next candle is very low due to the fact that I would expect the next candle to come up to give us a top wick, and usually I want to say like 70% of the time we do give us a top wick. This one, however, closing bullish with no top wick indicates that we have no range to continue up, because that wick on a small time frame is usually the range 80% of the time. So I would stay out of that position as well. And then now you come to the point where you have price closing. Actually, no, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Those are the two types of no top wick candles. It's just vice versa, bullish and bearish. All right, so this bearish candle is the same thing as having a bullish candle closing bullish with no bottom wick. It's the same exact thing. And then this bearish candle, or that bullish candle, is the same thing as price closing bearish with no bottom wick, driving price down. These are the same candles, just flipped. That pair and this pair, but they're two different candles. It's very important to understand that. Yeah, I think it comes down to, like, it comes down to just like, what are you gonna, what are you comfortable settling down for? Like, are you comfortable taking a position today on gold when today is not the cleanest day? Like, look back at your RA trades that you took last week from Monday to Friday, and see how clean they were compared to this trade. Like, are you willing to take a trade like this when you had cleaner days and you've seen cleaner days on gold? So it's fine, especially it's fine if you're not taking any positions today at all. Not gonna lie though, last year I'll probably feel like I would need to take a position because I'm on stream, but this year I've obviously got more comfortable with that, and I haven't been taking trades just for the stream. I've been taking trades just as I see them and as I like them, and that's something that I learned this year. So if I don't get a gold trade today, it's all good. Wasn't the cleanest day. But GJ, on the other hand, looks pretty clean here in 9 minutes here. We may get a closure above this range to drop up.
Don, if we don't get this by 8:45, will you wait for the new 4-hour candle?
Yeah. Maybe actually, I don't know. I gotta see. I'll be closed on the 15:30, but most likely. Someone probably bought on gold top wick. I mean, we did come back in a range here, right? Like, technically this is valid, but it's very important to understand your bias for a day. What was your bias for a day? In this case, like, a range 1 breakup for me wasn't enough for me to take a position. It wasn't my usual position I would usually take. If T were bullish and we were to come up like this prior to that move, and this were to be a fake out, I'll take it. Right, because obviously following a trend, I understand that fake outs usually happen within the first range, and I'll take it as we come back into range for bias. But in this situation, there's nowhere I can really take those positions at. I didn't wait for a break and close, so I got hit. I'm gonna just chill out today. Remix. It's very important to wait for closures, right? You know it. Are you into stocks as well? Am I into stocks? Not really. Not really. I haven't looked into stocks as much. Like, if I were though, I think I'll look into stocks as more of a long-term holds rather than just day trading it. Man, you gotta chill out. You gotta chill out before you get kicked by Nightbot or someone or random mods. Yeah, I see y'all chat. You can just type it once. It's all good. You and leak out. Yo, A-Rod Bands, what's going on, bro? What's going on, man? Where's Loopy at? Loopy, are you in the chat? What are we doing here? We have 6 minutes left for a closure. A 15 closure above will also be a 30-minute closure above, which would be perfect for our positions. Perfect. I think Loopy's still sleep out this morning. It's going good. Just patiently waiting for positions here. Just vibing out, man. Vibing out. Yo, you guys asked me earlier, why don't we play music? Well, I can't. I can only play the intro and outro. I can't because we make clips for a day, so those videos get copyrighted as well. And right, and I don't want to have my stuff affect that, my music. But like, I want music as well. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love music. Who doesn't love music? And I'm talking about like actual music, not this copyright-free music. But it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. I don't want to get like, you know, gas strikes or anything. Turns, man. Yo, what if Clippers come back though? With the Suns. Yo, is Kawhi Leonard playing Game 5? I feel like they should just, I don't know. I feel like Kawhi plays, they have a chance to come back. Make your own music and play instead, for real. I'm about to make my own music. Yeah, ready? First bit of freestyle. This music is kind of, you know, sometimes kind of draining though. Nah, you can't play instrumentals because they're from the label as well. The producers, obviously, you know, because the labels are paying the producers to make the instrumentals, and that will affect the label. So, unfortunately, I can't. You used to, but that was the good old days before YouTube was YouTube. But now YouTube is YouTube. You gotta pay to not get ads nowadays. Down bad. We should have like a live fitness section on Discord. Hey, we have a fitness chat. At the gym, seeing who could bench press the most. Yeah, definitely not me. I've never bench pressed in my life. Yo, Don, if GJ gives you a 30-minute starter play, will you take it? But I'll take a closure above. I think a starter play will be too much to ask for here, just because it would probably be a 9 AM move if we were to get a 30-minute starter play, because you need the next 15 to close bearish, and you need to break the highs, right? Unless this one closes bearish, but then again, I want to see us break above like somewhere near 154, not down here. Can you explain why it's wrong to buy now real quick, please? It's not wrong to buy now. It's just the probability of us going up above that resistance is very low if you're not breaking it. You know what I mean? It has nothing to do with if it's wrong or not. Like, you could be completely right. Who knows? But going off of what I've been doing for the last year and a half, especially for the last week when we had a perfect week in trading on the streams, like I'm doing the same thing I did last week, which is wait for a closure above 154. Also, something very important that I said over the weekend was when I posted this post there. I said how nothing has changed comparing last week to my losing weeks. Nothing has changed at all. I'm looking for the same subs, the same plans, the same entries. So yeah, that's very key to understand. Like, my plan hasn't changed when I had a perfect week compared to when I had a losing week. Then Darius, what's going on, bro? What songs represent a certain candles? Wrecking Ball off or Nipplewicks? Have a new sound for every candle. What's going on, Riza?
For GJ, are you looking to use a 15-minute stop or 30-minute?
Probably 30-minute stops, since that's like also like the 1 hour stops as well, because that's the hourly low. So stops aren't that big as well. 14 pips for around 18 pip, 20 pip TP. I'll take that on 30.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Also, do you always wait for a lower wick to be formed, or do you take a market execution?
I'll wait for a wick to be formed. Last year I didn't. But this year I am, because I understood that this year The probability of us winning a trade with a lower wick is a lot higher than us with no lower wick on a new candle opening.
Okay, so even when you get a closure above or below a range, you always wait for a top or a bottom wick.
Yes. Yes. Obviously, the candle price that have a top wick, and then the candle opening to have a bottom wick before we flip bullish. So obviously, once you close here, hopefully something like this. I don't want to jinx it, but hopefully something like this, and then next candle opens up, gives us the bottom wick, and then flips up towards that range. I'll be in a position right there. Sell last previous candle, right? And TP up here. Sometimes I don't. What?
Sometimes you don't wait for like a bottom wick. Like say you were looking to take buys here, you would just enter on the closure of the candle.
I think last year, but this year I think majority of my traders have been waiting for me, or at least have me been waiting for lower bottom wicks. You need to take a nipple wick, you know what I mean?
That gold entry you had was an example of that, right?
Yes.
Had no top wick.
Had none.
And you still got in.
Yeah. I think it was I think the 30 had, I think the 15 and 30 had no top wick or bottom wick, but I think the 15 did or something at the time. I forgot what happened. And the fact, what's going on, bro?
Gotta lock in on GJ here.
Yeah, I'm trying to lock in too.
You starting phone calls back up this week or what?
Oh yes, good reminder. Yeah. Okay. I'll definitely put it in the Slack group. Yo, chat. We are closing here. That 15 didn't close above, but the 30 minute did close above here. We have a nice bottom wick here. I believe once you get, flip here, I'll be in a position. So basically right now, I'll be in a position right here for GJ going up to fill that range. Stop loss is the previous candle low, and TP is up here at the next resistance. So this is the position. Sub loss is 30 minute candle low for 14 pips, and TP is up here for 19 pips, 20 pips. In this case here, I'm not too worried about how big or small the bottom wick is. That's something that I also been working on recently as well. Working on just entering positions. Like sometimes like we might not get the perfect like 10 pip bottom wick or the nicest bottom wick. Because overall the trade makes sense here as long as you respect the lows, which is down here. So there's that.
So we got some good 830 volume.
Yeah. Let's even get our 10 pips though.
Actually, missed entries here at bottom wick. It's like a pip, 0.8 of a pip wasn't big enough for me.
Yeah, yo, remember that convo I had with you about how like this year, or not this year, but recently I wasn't like, I was looking into like more of these entries, because like sometimes like the wicks you just never know how steep it is gonna be before it drives up, because the overall trade idea would just be us closing above the range, obviously, right? And sometimes like you might not know how big the wicks will be on like the newer candle opening. I think we talked about that 2 weeks ago. But let's see what happens. Did you take it? Yeah, I'm gonna trade here. I'm gonna buy. And if let's say we do come down and give us a steeper wick, it's fine. As long as you respect the 30 minute lows, it should be good here for price to drive up. It's also very important to understand here that the 15 minute time frame didn't close above, but the 30 minute did, right? So this trade is heavy. This trade is taking off the 30 minute time frame, not the 15. I believe once we re-break the highs, we should be good. Should be ciao bella. How can you manage risk in this trade here? You can't manage risk right now because you'll be managing risk off emotions. I think it's better to just wait for this next 15 closer, and if it closes bearish back into the range above like 154 or below 154 or 170 or something, then you can look to close partials of your positions or close full of your positions. That's how I'll manage risk, but that's only if we were to close like this. As of right now, trade's still valid. We didn't break any lows yet. We're still open. We're still above that resistance. Did you use your original 10 lot? Yeah, I did. Stops for me were like around 14, 15 pips, which is perfectly fine for me to take a position. 154. This is 4. So this trade here is no different, chat, from the trades that we've been taking all week last week, of course. Just a simple closure on a 30-minute time frame above that range. With that being said as well, we broke down how the forward had a huge effect in this trade as well. We anticipate the forward candle to flip here, right? Look at the forward candle. Look where it closed. It closed above this range here. The moment it closed above the range here, we would expect this next candle to continue up. This next forward candle to drive up towards the next level of resistance, which is up here. With that being said here, this candle had no top wick. It created a low, spent the first like 3 hours of this candle creating a low. Now we're starting to flip bullish here. With that being said, a 30-minute candle was closing above as well. Therefore, this entry is valid for me. So there's a lot that went onto this trade here. It's not just, you know, a simple closure above. There's a forward that played a huge effect to it, but yeah, this is a trade that I'm willing to take again and again and again. Are you running Elgato for his quality? Nah, it's just charts, right? I don't think a guy running Elgato. 4K Elgato. If I was playing Warzone, yeah, maybe if I was like serious about Warzone and streaming it, yeah, but nah, it's just 1080p, just simple stuff. It's just charts. What if 30-minute candle? Yeah, if the 30-minute candle closes back in the range, obviously I'll be out of position. I'll look to manage risk, but until then, you can't really manage risk yet. If you do now, it will be off of emotions, right? Oh, price is falling. I want to close here. You know, like that's all emotions, and that can change at any time. Those are bad habits, right? So I had a plan on morning. I said it earlier, buys above here, closure, and that's what we got. And we're just following our plan here. So that is gold's dropping. Is it? Oh, nice. It is dropping. 1 hour flip bearish. Yep. 1 hour flip bearish here. I think Andre pointed out earlier as well. He said how like the 15-day close below, 30-minute day close below, but the 1 hour could just be creating a new high before it flips bearish. Or someone mentioned that earlier. Yeah, in this case, the 15 broke the lows, 30-minute broke the lows, the 1 hour didn't break the highs, starting to flip. Nice. And also chat, I believe once you get to, I want to say this resistance up here at 154.253, I will look to move my positions to break even, making it a risk-free trade. Because that is a minor resistance to the left-hand side there. Looking left, that is the resistance there. I'll look to move my stop to break even. Obviously, once you get 10 pips up here, I'll close my partial positions and then let a runner go risk-free until 154.403. Or I might not even leave a runner. Let's see what happens though. I'll tell you guys what I do, obviously. Ramon, yeah, so we talked about it earlier as well. Like I was looking for overall sells, but unless it's a range to a break, all right, that's the only time where I'll like change my bias. So that's what we've always been focused on, especially this year as well. Range 1 and range 2 breakouts, and this is a range 2 breakout on GJ here. Range 1 down here, range 2 up here. This is range 2 breakout going up. Hopefully we get a push though. We're breaking the highs. Let's see what happens here. Can the streak continue?
Look at the focus in Marco's eyes.
I know, man. You're locked in.
Penetrating. Pause.
Pause for real.
No comment.
Marcus, are you in on this trade?
Yeah. I was looking at something completely unrelated though.
Uh-huh.
My charts are up here, so when my eyes are like that, that's where you know I'm on my charts.
You making TikToks?
I need to make TikToks. I'm slacking.
Me too, man.
Being a hypocrite.
What about the resistance?
Make breakfast.
You're making breakfast right now when you're in a trade.
So I probably could.
Oh,
GJ.
With us bear moving here?
Yeah, this trade I'll execute in about 45 minutes.
Oh, also chat, you guys might be wondering why I'm using the 30-minute stop loss instead of the 15-minute stop loss. It's just because the 30-minute stop loss is also the 1 hour low as well being formed. Like, sorry, it's a new 1 hour candle low, right? So using the 30-minute stop loss, it matches perfectly the 1 hour stops. So as long as you respect the lows on 30, we should be valid for the trade going up. I think maybe if we break the 15-minute lows here, I'll look to close half my positions. It's either we close bearish back in the range here in 5 minutes here and I close half, or 2, I just close half as you break the 15-minute lows in advance. But other than that, I think that's the only way I can manage positions right now. I think we flip her, we should be good. I think, Andre, you flip her, you be in a position. Under have a decent bond wick.
Nah, I'm gonna there's 20 minutes left for this 4 hour to close. And on my gold here. On my 4 hour, I just a couple things are holding me out. There's like a little resistance at 154.244 right there. Yeah. So I'll let this 4 hour play out, close, see how it closes. I think if you flip though and re-break those highs, it'd be a good opportunity to move stops to the current candle low, and you guys should be good then. You can say ciao Bella.
Yo, you see how like the 4 hour candle, it didn't break last candle's highs, and it's just creating a bond wick here. I believe if you flip here, especially like the last, like, you know how we also talk about the last like 15 of the 4 hour being crazy. If we flip here the last 15, we break those highs, it could be ciao Bella with the 4 hour candle flipping, because the 4 hour candle, by the looks of it, looks like it wants to just push up and close bullish before it closes here in 19 minutes here. But let's see. We're flipping here.
I want to know how many people in the chat have emotionally closed half their position. I used to do the same thing.
I think the next 4 hour could create a bond wick. Well, I'm hoping to be out of position by then, but the next 4 hour candle, obviously. So that's in like, we have like 30 minutes left or 20 minutes left. Let's see.
If this 15 closes below 154.19, that like 15-minute resistance, will you look to manage any of your position or no?
What I might do is I may look to close if it closes below and then wait for a 15-minute start play. But then again, it's going to be the last 15 of the hourly, and me not being in a position at this time, I don't know. I got to see. Let's see. Don't stare at your charts. The market makers know how to message your emotions. Let the market play out. I mean, I've been staring at my trades for the past 1.5 years on streams every day. The market makers have definitely not affected me yet. It's only when you have emotions though, right? Like, again,
Yo, Don, you don't have eyes.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't have eyes.
God.
Market makers will go on a stream. Oh, Don's taking position. What's his broker account number? Oh, okay, here we go. Boom. You know.
Market doesn't give a fuck about you.
Yeah.
With your $1,000 account. Stop making excuses.
Again, it goes back to just the ego style of trading, right? A lot of ego, a lot of emotions in the trading, right? This trade here, if it were to hit my stop loss, I'll be completely fine with it. It's a trade, I'll take the same trade again. This loss here is no different, if I were to lose, is no different from a win I would take last week. It's exact same trades, closure above the ranges. Nothing's different, right? But if we come down and break the 15-minute lows here, I'm gonna look to close half my positions. With like, how big is that stop though? It's gonna be around an 8 pip stop if we were to break the low. However, if you close above, we should be good. Even if we close above bearish. Do you think maybe should I wait for a 1 hour close? I don't want to say yeah, because like I was comfortable taking a position on 30-minute time frame, expecting this 30-minute count to continue up with the 1 hour closing above later on, right? Obviously. But yeah. Because another thing about the position was that it was also on the 4 hour kind of flip as well. Oh man, here we go, Shane. Mods.
Enemy airstrike incoming.
Mods. We're part of retail trading. I mean, I've been taking the same trades the past year and a half. Hey chat, I'm gonna close my positions here, actually the full position here at 8 pips here, as price is breaking the 15-minute lows in this case. So I'm gonna be closing my positions here as the 15 is breaking the lows here, and I think what I'm gonna wait for after is perhaps this 1 hour candle will close here in about 15 minutes here, and once you get that 1 hour closure above, I'll look for another position later on. But I think the winning streak has came to an end here, unfortunately. The reason why I closed was because the 15-minute broke the lows, and as well as the 15 closing back into the range as well, right? So when we entered the position, we expected the 30-minute count to continue up, obviously, the 15 to continue up. With that being said now, though, with us closing back in the range, the chance of us going up is very low. I might as well wait for this 15 to close, or perhaps take another entry once this 15 breaks the highs for a 15-minute start play, because it'll be the exact same entry we'll have. It's just that we're taking risk off as the trade is not going in our favor, and we'll look to add risk technically as it is going in our favor, going in our direction, doing what we're expecting price to do, right? So that's how I'm going to manage risk here. Trades taken, GJ sells -8 pips. And anyways, you can close half if you want. You can close full, whatever it is that you want to do to manage positions. Me in this case, I close full because I might look to anticipate another entry with the 15-minute break in the highs here. What is this music? Whoa. Oh, sorry. I meant buys. I'm tripping. Buys. Feels weird. Every time I take a loss every once in a while, feels a bit weird. But hey, the 15 did have no bond wick to it, so we could be flipping potentially here. We had no wick on the 15, meaning that there's no range to continue down. This 15 could just flip potentially. Good risk management, yeah.
How did everyone else manage their position there? Marcos, you closed at 8 pips.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for this 4 hour to close.
You close full? Yeah.
I close full.
This 4 hours should be closing. I mean, it looks like it wants to close weak bearish above this range. I think as long as it closes bearish above 154, we may have a potential 4 hour starter plays going up, which means at like 9:15, 9:30, we might get a potential move or buys going up. Yeah, I closed around the same UK pips, around 8-9 pip loss there. As price is pushing down. But now we're starting to flip here. 30 minutes starting to flip. Let's see. 15 has no bond wick though. And also, like, the trade is over idea. The trade is still valid technically with the 4 candle closing above. It's just from our entry, it didn't make sense anymore to be in a position still, right? Like it didn't make sense. It wasn't valid with us closing like that. Yeah, W in chat for risk management. What does this? You think what?
I think as long as this 1 hour is to close above resistance, that'd be the
Valid.
4 hour also closing like weak bullish, and then it wouldn't be bad. I'd probably personally wait till the break of the highs after that though, just because that last 4 hour didn't break the highs. Need a bottom wick as well.
Yeah, I'm looking at another position. Same bias, obviously, same bullish bias above the range. Like you said, it'll probably look like it's gonna be a 9 a.m. push, 9 a.m. move. So let's see what we got in store today. That was my second loss of the month. First loss since I don't think we've taken a loss on stream since June 16th. So it's been half a month, 15 days, around 15 days. Mods. Mods, come on.
Look at this I want you need that video where it's like fight back, the guy's getting initiated. That's what this is, when all the mods ban on someone at the same time.
I'm surprised he just got a thing and not like a hammer. Oh, it's a warning. I get it. I haven't been moderating the chat. Yeah. Background songs. Here we go. Harris Heller. Go to right here. This is my copyright free music playlist that I play every morning on the stream. Harris Heller. So yeah. You know, I used to think that people leave just because they take a loss. I found out that people leave even after the wins. Some of you guys come here to streams just to take positions with us, which is fine, eh? Which is fine. You can do whatever you want to do. But at the end of the day, man, I hope like you guys understand the reason why we're taking a position in the first place, right? And the reason why we do what we do, the reason why we manage it, the reason why our stop loss is here, our TP is here, what we're waiting for, right? This is very important to understand that. And I say that like on winning days, losing days as well. Like, you know, it's very important to understand the trade that you're taking. You're not gonna learn or you're not gonna do anything. Like, if anything, like it's bad profits if you just take a trade and you don't understand why you got it or how you got it. Too early to get entry. I mean, if you think it was too early to get an entry, then I mean you didn't take an entry, right? That if you didn't, you know. But again, the trade that I took there was like a trade that I would take on a day. If it go on the last week's streams, like nothing was different from that trade there compared to the ones took on Friday. For example, Friday's trade. Like where was Friday's trade?
They might close like more those that here for.
Like what is this? This is like the same thing. Closure below the range, took a sell coming down. Stop loss period is kind of high. TP is down here. Same exact scenario there that happened on Friday. Same one on Wednesday as well. You go on Wednesday's live stream, which is right here. I believe we took a position right around. Where's he position at? Right around here, right? Well, this is a bit different. This is more like we're in a range. We're waiting for a break above that resistance, which we did get. Similar, but Monday, I think it was Tuesday's trade or Monday's trade. Those two trades were very similar. It was this one somewhere. This one, right? So a closure below the range. You got the closure, took a sell coming down, following the trend, of course, right? So nothing was different done today, and that's what you understand. That's how you get rid of emotions. Is being able to understand the trades that you take and being able to understand that, you know, you're taking the same trades over and over again, basically. Because some losses, like although you take losses, they're not always gonna be like losses where you can avoid, because you can't avoid every single loss in the book, especially in trading. Some losses are like good losses. Again, some losses are bad losses, right? But bad losses are losses, I'll say, if I wasn't to follow my plan today. This was a good loss. Yeah, I'll be on for a bit. I like a loss every once in a while. Yeah, I mean, some losses humble you. Can't get too ahead of yourself sometimes. The broken uses a Wanda. No, I use that on Trader's Domain. 15-minute came down. Now in the range here. Yeah, we have 3 minutes left for a closure here. You need a 1 hour closure above this resistance on GJ here. You need a 1 hour closure above 154, 185. That's what you need. What do you think of I'm got social media? You think we are interested? Yeah, we will. If we close above here, I'll say though, if the forward does not close above and decides to reject this resistance, then actually not. I still think we'll get entries though, because as long as the forward closes above this range here, even if it closes bearish, we may get a 4-hour starter play going up, which means that we break these highs here and we drive up towards this range to fill this area right here. So that's what I'm looking at. But yeah, I think there will be another move today. 9 a.m. though, probably 9:15, 9:30 ish. That's on social media. It is social media. I got social media. At the end of the day, man, whoever you follow, as long as you got some value of them, that's all that matters, right? That's all that matters. If you got value of it, congrats. You know, you got value out of it. It's a W. But asking for my opinion on it wouldn't change the fact that you got value from it. You know what I mean? So whoever it is. You can scan gold with your phone with a proper barcode. Yeah, gold's down bad today. Ooh, if we come down and break this 30-minute lows here, that'd be nice because we managed risk. We avoided. We saved what here? Off the 15-minute lows to the 30-minute break of the lows, we would have saved about 5 pips if that were to come down and break those lows there. Matching positions, right? The weekly is so bullish right now. It looks like it wants to just drive up to fill that range here as it closes bullish. That's another thing that impacted this trade as well. The weekly time frame. Look at the way it opened up. Again, by the end of the week, I'm expecting price to push up towards that range like this. You guys can clip that and screenshot it. Tiger, I think I got a good video idea for today. We can do a video on, like, I guess how to manage losses and how to deal with emotions after taking losses. I think I talked a lot about that.
Yeah, I think that'd be perfect.
Tyler, did you catch that GJ trade?
Yeah, same kind of situation, close full. When the 15 broke the lows and also that candle was closing too, so figured best to just get the whole position out.
Nice risk management.
What would you have done, Andre, if you took that trade? Did you have close half or close full?
Maybe I would have closed half, but looking back at it, yeah, probably would have closed half or maybe full. Probably something similar to what you did.
I think I honestly didn't see the 15 close with no bond on wick. I saw it kind of after I closed it, but I think maybe that might have been an opportunity for you to close half because you would be like, oh, maybe you have no bond on wick here. Still a chance we might go up with the 30-minute respecting the lows, right?
Yeah, makes sense.
But let's see. We have a new forward candle closing here. It has closed bearish, so technically you would expect price to continue down to fill that wick and fill that range, come down towards 153.710, right? But if price were to come up now and break those forward highs, that's when you'll be looking for a buy. So that's what I'm gonna be waiting for. I'm gonna be waiting for to see if price is able to break 154.250. If it doesn't, then there's no buys for me for price to drive up, right? So
that's also your weekly high.
Yes. Yeah.
Should be a decent volume push to get 10 pips if you break the weekly highs on the sell replay.
We're breaking our current kind of highs, right?
Yes.
Yep. 30-minute start play, a 4-hour start play as well. How big are stops right now? 16 pips for 16 pips off the 4-hour candle. 30-minute start play as well.
Also, if you look at the 1 hour, we closed super weak bullish, basically doji, but we respect the current 1 hour, just respected the 1 hour lows after creating a bottom wick.
I think these are perfect buys here if we able to give us a 30-minute start play. This would be my second position of the day probably if I were to take one. Yep. You took one trade today, right, Marcos?
Yes. GJ.
Mods. You guys are crazy on Mondays, man. You guys are weird. You guys are weird on Mondays.
Again,
oh man, I got banned out word too, man. I swear I do. Cause I know I know people just be weird. If they cannot just move straight to the next resistance without closing above, what do you plan to next on GJ? If the next count moves up without closing above, then I plan to stay out positions. Well, really, in this case, I'm not looking for a closer above. I'm just looking for a 30-minute starter play going up. So stops in this case would be around, I'll have a buy stop right there. Stops are around 15 pips, 16 pips for a TP of 17, 18 pips. With that being said, it's also a 4-hour starter play as well. So I'll be willing to take that position for sure. 4-hour close above this resistance too. But that's if we could continue up from here. Obviously, if you come down and break those lows, then stops will be much bigger. I'll probably look to stay up for a day and call it a session. So. You can give me a hammer power, all I need. I mean, you've been here for a while. We have a lot of mods right now, though. Riza, what's going on, bro? What's up?
Would you be looking to take buys if gold closes above 1779.5?
I don't think so. I think
gold's pretty far closed right now.
Yeah, 4 will be breaking the highs at the same time though, but I mean daily timer broke the lows. Like, I just honestly I think gold's chalk for me today. I'm not gonna put my focus towards it today. Yeah. I mean, to become a mod, you gotta be a Discord mod first. All right, I gotta see you in Discord server, and then I'll move you towards the YouTube side. We may get something here. We may get something here. Pushing up here. We may get something. If we get closer, I'll put my buy stuff in place. But as of right now, I don't have anything on my broker yet. On my trades. By 4.232. It'll be a second attempt with the same bias, right? So it's not like we're taking a buy and a sell. We're taking the same exact bias, same plan. Just a different entry type that we've been taking in the past. Let's see. Pushing up. If this kind of were a flip now and we break the lows, I can highly anticipate that we may just drive down. So that's only value if we were to break the highs here. This camera shouldn't flip here. If it wants to drive up. Got 11 people on TikTok. Wow, that's insane. That's insane. Damn, Kanye West type beat. Yeah, that's chalked. So I can buy now. I mean, if you want to buy now, you can buy now. I mean, it's not my position to take though, right? You can take whatever you want to take. You can take whatever it is you want to take. But I have no interest in positions right now until we break this highs here. Pop smoke type beat. Let's see, chat. Let's see what we got going on. We may get a second entry. I'm gonna place my buy stops here now that we're getting closer. If we flip bearish, I'll delete it. But and call it a day, obviously. I'll place a buy stop right here and I'll break the 30-minute highs for a 30-minute start play. With that being said, also a 4-hour start play at the same given time for price to drive up. All right. So stop loss is obviously gonna be the current channel low. And TP will be obviously the next resistance. So if we were to break the highs here, the trade looks something like this. TP for 18 pips. Stop loss is 16 pips. Over a 1-to-1 IR. Christian Dior, yes, you know, new Christian Dior and Travis Scott collab merch. Collab. Cactus Jack. Pretty insane how they put Pop Smoke on a Christian Dior shirt. That's crazy. In the back it says like, when it rains it pours. Which headset do you use? I used to use the Astro. I have these Astro A50s here that I used to use. These ones, but they hurt my head. They gave me a headache. I use my earbuds now. I want to use these, but it can't connect to my AirPods. So I use these earbuds that connect to my PC. Not sure if that's what you asked me. You said handset, so I'm guessing you meant headset. Started playing on 1 hour time from 30 minutes. Is Wickfield till 1 hour? Yes. Yes. Also daily rubric in the highs. Okay, MIA, yeah, man, you're probably getting booted now. This guy said, sorry for personal question. The first time, okay, cool. But now I was like, what phone do you use? All right, bro. You're taking it a bit too far. I mean, if you're asking. I have an iPhone 11 Pro. Had it for about like 2 years now. My phone.
He said, what's your IP address?
Oh, handset. Oh, okay, I'm tripping. That's from my end. Handset. Who says handset in the year 2021? I got an iPhone 11. Nokia. Yes. I use a Hawaii. Is that what it's called? Those phones? QI? What are y'all spreads on GJ right now? My spreads on GJ is, let's see here, around 1.4 pips, 1.3, 1.2. It's different for every broker, so yeah. Good sir. Mr. JXTR, you might get mod soon. I keep forgetting to give you a mod. Been pretty active. Yeah, Jordan, are you here, Jordan? You told me you're looking for buys earlier on GJ. Did you end up taking the buys here on GJ above that range? Why does this song sound like a mosquito song? Any new broker? Depends on how big are your commissions for that broker. Are they small? We'll be wild less. Yeah. Mods, you guys could if you guys are mods in Discord, you guys could run up the London session calls there. Whoever chooses London, and I think some of you guys have mods in London, so you guys run up the call in the training room chat in our Discord server. I'm sure a lot of people choose London, so I'm obviously sleeping, but ooh, these biases might get activated here. 4 hour starter play, 1 hour starter play at the same given time, or 30-minute starter play. Sorry, should be valid. Wait, can you guys do exclamation point starter play? I want to see what pops up. I want to see that video that I made is still valid. I might gotta make a new video. That was quick. Holy shit, Tyler. Damn. 1 second delay be hitting different. That'd be hitting different. Nightbot. Nightbot, where you at, Nightbot? Nightbot has failed me once again. Damn, you guys are too fast. Nightbot couldn't keep up. There it is. What is this? What do I have on this? Oh yeah, here. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Yeah. So, whoever's confused, like this whole idea of the starter play started off when we would take impulse entries back in the days, but this is like the only, I would say, impulse entry that I'm comfortable taking, and this is the only scenario that I would take an impulse entry on, and it's called the starter play. So that's how we named it after that's why we gave it a name, at least, to know what play it is. But yeah, we might get activated here. So I have my buy stops here, chat. My stops are gonna be the current count lows, which is around 16 pips. TP is up here for around 17-18 pips for our 1-to-1 RR. With us breaking the 1 hour highs here, we also have a 4 hour candle breaking the highs as well. I would expect volume to drive price up with an NYSE open here, pushing price up towards 154.405. So second attempt on these buys here. Let's see what we got going on. Also, if you guys didn't see as well, when we obviously when we entered earlier, we got stopped out. I then moved my resistance to that level of resistance right there. I moved it up, right? Because now that we're not respecting that previous one, we should be respecting this one for a closure if you want to drive. I always thought the starting play was a vegetable formation on the candles. Oh no. Oh no. If we reject her and obviously break the lows again, I'm probably going to delete the buy stops and call it a session, because then this would be just a new hour 4 hour wick for price to drive down. Like, we must break these highs here for it to be valid. Right? So yeah, it must be Monday.
Seems to be some volume here.
Yep. Man, I'm trying not to touch this pimple, but it's so like it's just there.
You gotta stop talking about pimples, bro.
Yo, this is itchy. It's like I hate it.
You down bad, bro. That's gross.
Andre, you think I should pop it on stream?
Bro.
ASMR?
Bro.
The push will go on. It'll go on a webcam.
Yucky.
Current 15 making a bottom wick. Oh yeah, you're right. No top wick here. We flip bullish here. It should be valid for 1 hour. For 30. Yeah, obviously this buy stop must be activated before we flip bearish, obviously, or at least before the starter make candle closes, because if it closes like this, it's not a starter play no more. If the next candle were to pop up and continue up like this, that's not a starter play. That would just be a normal impulse position that I would never take, right? So I'm not going to be taking that position if that were to happen. I need either else we activate here, or 2, we close 30 minute above this range here to get another position. Can I take a look at gold? Yeah, I believe gold looks like it wants to drive up, especially with us breaking above this range here. Looks like it wants to drive up towards this level of resistance here, but I'm not taking any positions on gold right now, at least. I'm just focused on GJ here. 4 hour also is breaking the highs too, but gold's been a bit messy today. We were closed bullish at support, and then we came down and break the lows today. This is back and forth between the biases. I don't want to really be in that position. Down bad. I feel for the people who like took a loss earlier and said, you know, how Monday is a bad trading day. They blame that on some type of excuse that Monday's a bad trading day, or like, you know, the market's faked them out, are the same ones to say they fucking knew it when the trade were to play in their direction. You know, just having that ego is not healthy, man, especially in trading. Not healthy, not healthy. It will affect your trades. Check the charts for stream, please. I got you. Saw this already. Jordan FX, I was looking for buys above 154,200. Clean travel to the left. Yeah, this is the same position I took earlier as well. I wait for a 30-minute close above the resistance. Close 2% at 6 pips. Oh, nice. Yeah, 6 pips instead. I see. Close the rest when we broke the lows. Waited for the next 30-minute count to make a buy on wick first. Then when we flipped and entered. Yep. Take the same setup every day. Yep. Perfect. This is a perfect chart here. Same as that trade I took. I like the way you explained everything that you did in the situation. And I liked how you put this as well. Very key quote here. Take the same trade every single day. The hardest part about that is just being able to understand what trades you're taking. That's the hardest part. Especially when starting up. Because you need that sample size for all your trades, right? What a good percentage goes on an account? Whatever percentage you're comfortable with. Or whatever percentage you think you can make every month. On average, at least every month. So say you think you can make 20% every month, and that's a good percentage. All right? All comes down to you at the end of the day. It's different for everyone. Yeah, we had 9 minutes here to activate. If we don't activate within the next 9 minutes here, I'm going to delete the buy stops and call it a session. Call it a day with 1 loss. Our first loss since June 16th, 2021. Is there a ball game today? There's Clippers, right? And Suns. Shouldn't you be at practice right now, Devin Booker? Or Gary Booker?
We up 3-1. I don't need practice.
Want to do Allen Iverson? Jeffrey, you're funny, bro. See, some people feel like that though. Some people really feel like that though. Some people really feel like that. But it's the same people to, you know, not understand the trade that we're taking. They just take it just because we're taking it. That's why I try my best at least to explain a trade I'm taking. I try my best to provide the best explanation for it. To everything that I'm looking forward to, everything that I'm doing, so they can understand it. But some people still don't take that into consideration. They just do whatever, right? Which is fine. At the end of the day, it's not my job to, you know, control that. It's not. I can't control things that I can't control. My psychology has improved a lot since joining the streams. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people have too. Because I guess it's because like you're seeing other people practice this discipline that you're trying to achieve. Like let's say you're not disciplined, but you see that on the streams where here we're waiting patiently 2.5 hours for a trade setup. You can see how patient we are, and it kind of rubs off onto you. So I think that's why it helps you. You are controller effects. Can you still check gold? Yeah, I'm checking gold here. Are we flipping bullish yet? Starting to flip bullish here. Looks like price wants to drive up to fill this range here. I am not looking for positions on gold here. I'm going to call it a session for gold. Although this is not the worst trade setup. But weekly is bullish. Flipping bullish here. It's not bad. 6 minutes left. Looks like we're not gonna get anything. Let's see though. Thing is though, it'll still be it wouldn't be a 30-minute start replay, but it'll be a 4-hour start replay. So, but like, I'm not looking to stay here till 1 p.m. You know, waiting for this to break the highs. Yeah, maybe we wait till Friday's news. Yeah, I think gold will play a heavy factor into that. Like, might just range here in the 4-hour time frame until Friday's news event. NFP. Yeah. But GJ on the other hand, I believe GJ will move throughout the week. A lot cleaner than gold, at least. Do you trade institutions? No. I am hashtag a retail trader. Yeah, people put like hashes. I'm not a retail trader. I'm hashes a retail trader, I guess. Peace and family, enjoy your day and stay safe, y'all. You too, Kevin Johnson. Take it easy, bro. Take it easy. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off pretty soon here too. If we close below here, or if we don't activate. But it looks like we're not gonna activate. But we may still get a closure above. Let's see, 4 minutes left. It's not looking that great. Andre, so are you still trading here? Looking for these 1-hour starter plays, or
No, I think I'm gonna call it a session. I was potentially gonna take these gold buys, but this 15 looks like it wants to close back in the range, making the 30-minute close below that resistance.
Yeah. We got 400 people watching here, man. If you guys are here today, I appreciate you showing up today. Hope you guys like learned something today. Of the trades that we took here, I learned at least how to manage positions. Obviously, it wasn't like the cleanest like win or cleanest trade. Wasn't a win, obviously, but at least you guys learned how to manage positions in that trade, and understood why I took that trade in that scenario. But yeah, I appreciate you being here today. If you guys haven't done so yet, go leave a sub. SG, Hazim, AMS, Ken, Malaya, Korb, Nini, Roosh, Moa, thanks for subbing, man. Jay Relentless, appreciate you subbing. Leave a like also if you guys haven't done so yet. I think I'm just gonna go on and go ahead of my day, because there's not much I'm looking for anymore. All right, so I'm gonna probably call it a day of one loss of negative 8 pip loss, and yeah, that's my day. All right, so all right, now chat, peace out. Appreciate you coming up today again. Catch you guys tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern. Peace and love. Ciao bella. Have a great session to overtrade, and peace
Peace and love.